Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode with us, Ginton. So please, why don't you go ahead and grab a seat, grab a drink, and sit back as a bunch of us nerdy friends sit around a virtual table to play Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
Oh, Cole, you were a little late there.
No, I was kicking my seat back and my laptop almost fell.
Oh,
That's why I was like,
You be okay. You'll make it.
well,
My
if this
phone
is
was
any
right there,
indication of how
too.
this session's gonna go, we're all gonna die.
Nah, you'd be fine. Why would you
As long
die?
as we keep Alec alive, we'll be fine.
Is it a good omen if the dog's crap in the cage or not crap in the cage?
Yes.
The poop is good.
Well, then we got a good omen.
Okay.
We got a good omen.
I don't know.
Covered the cage.
I don't know what we're
Like if
starting.
a bird poops on you.
I don't know how we're starting tonight, guys. That's okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Penis.
Listen,
Yeah,
we've
missed
started
troublemaker.
several times with much worse beginnings. There have been starts where we just talked about a shaft for like 5 minutes, and various other starts that we've had. So I think this isn't the worst.
Okay.
Ow!
Well,
It might be for Cole.
it's there, but it's okay. So welcome, everybody. Welcome back. As per usual, nobody likes us, so we have no announcements. Besides,
I mean, oh.
yeah, it is what it is, right? But no, thank you for anybody and everybody who does join in. But other than that, why don't we go ahead and get tonight's episode going, guys? Okay. So, where you guys last left off? Dun, dun, dun. You guys were pretty much brought to the Feywild to help Lucian in his fight to become a right hand in the Beast Court. You guys helped with his challenge, succeeding pretty well, which was pretty much a relay race, but as a group, and whoever obtained the most points was the winner. You guys relaxed for a little bit, but upon one of the days that you was relaxing, everybody felt the presence of this entity that seemed to have risen once again, otherwise known as Medusa, who is the titan to belong to Morgoth. You guys, after relaying some of this information to Lucian, the Beast Court members decided to muster up as much troops as they can and head to the captured city of Kar Alanar in hopes to not only retake it, but push the Shadowfell out of the Feywild. You guys went to the capital, pretty much not really do too much of things, and was quickly sent back on the road. As you guys got about halfway from the capital to Kalanar, it wasn't necessarily an ambush, but the enemy troops that came to face you guys directly apparently attacked in multiple fronts. You guys, holding up more of the center, like engaged in combat, only to find Victor, a more dread version of what he used to be. A once white wolf, now slightly grayish with pure white eyes and nothing but anger and rage. You guys managed to put him down and with concentration keep him down, but it seems as once the concentration left from him, he rose back up and decided to pull off a more rigorous move by absorbing all of the dark or the death wolves that were around you guys, absorbed all of their energy for one final swing amongst you all before teleporting back out. So, you guys are picking up more of the night. You guys are pushing just a little bit more before everybody is settling down. You guys just cross one of the rivers that was there, and it so far with a little bit more guards and alert just in case. You guys are kind of like on your own business at the moment. Is there anything particularly anybody wanting to do?
I kind of feel jealous about my animals being across the room right now. Um, and I kind of want to move over to be directly in front of the turtle tank so that the turtles are just right there. But
You need to have your setup with the turtles are always on the screen so they can come in and then
Mhm.
Yeah.
back out, in and back out.
Absolutely. Well, this one's in trouble, so she's not leaving
the
my side.
tube that comes all the way over from their tank over to here that they could swim through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, like when cats are a bit fickle. Like she's sometimes here, most of the time she isn't.
uh, as
George,
as the night
Sorry.
uh as the night goes on, you guys are approached once again by Lucian, who's been mostly hanging close to you guys. Every now and then he might walk away, probably doing some sort of type of business, but then he kind of comes back, not necessarily in the middle of your guys' group, but it's almost like if you look in almost either direction, he's usually somewhere there. Um, but he comes back and all right. Right now, the plan is for you guys to head up north with the river and meet up with the other team. As far as we know, we can be the distraction, allowing you guys with that side team to sneak in and hopefully find Barnaby a little bit quicker as we make most of the noise up front. Does that sound okay with you all?
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. And they'll probably still have some big bad boy defending him, whatever, like in any way. But it's better to not have to deal with a bunch of shadow wolves and stuff.
Well, our the idea is we're going to try to draw out much as possible. I'm sure they're preparing more of a frontal assault, but they are aware of the other team, as I'm sure in case if you didn't hear that they were as well attacked, but they were able to defend them pretty easily. I think they maybe lost one person during that whole fight. So this way we can hand off information to you guys to pass to them, and when we make our assault, you guys hopefully are able to sneak in. So
This is like the evening, right?
yeah, this is where like you guys are all in a camp area with other people as well.
I'm gonna let's see. We might as well, right? Throw up the dome, throw up the private sanctum, so that no one can fuck with me. And then I'm gonna scry on. Before I scry, I will send a message to Barnaby. Whatever's coming now, don't resist, so I can see what's going on. And I know I'm probably not gonna get a response, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And then I'm gonna scry directly on Barnaby.
Okay. Make a Arcana check.
It'll be 27.
Nice. As you go, kind of start your meditating process and into uh, scrying. At first, it kind of feels like you're not getting to anything, and then over a course of like a few seconds, it kind of goes to that like when the TV kind of goes out, so you have that little snowflake, that snowing screen. You kind of get that where it slowly starts to come into a picture where you
I
can
mentally
see.
slapped the screen.
You gotta adjust the antenna just a little bit for it to start to get the signal right. You're like, all right, Lucian, put your hand up here. um, as you start to get a more visualized image of him, you can see him. He's almost like in a floating state. He's kind of like floating horizontal. I was about to say diagonal. he's hovering more horizontal, and is uh it it almost looks like though he's fine. But as you barely kind of zoom out just a little, you can see what appears to be uh almost like little green dots, but it's going up, like it's coming from him and leaving him in a way.
That's awkward.
If you want to try to look around, then try to make
I mean, I can't look around.
make a perception check.
I can try. I can certainly try.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. I can't see shit.
Yeah, that's
Too bad you're not a very lucky person.
I mean, I am, but I think it's more fun that I always fuck this shit up.
You, besides just seeing him, all you see is kind of like a bluish like light, kind of like from the bottom, but you don't even see exactly what it is. It's just like a, kind of like a bright light in a sense. So you don't know what's that about, and you can't tell about anything else. And all you can see is just a uh like a silhouette of a figure standing close to him, and that's it. I will say this as well. You hear it sounds muffled, and you think it's probably because of whatever is either holding him or wherever he's at or something like that. But it almost sounds like you hear maybe chanting.
Uh, I think
Oh,
when
no,
Orisa breaks, I hear like a moan, like
Who could shock?
fucking rituals.
Can't stop this feeling inside of me.
I'm pretty sure he would like it to stop.
Yeah, I think we're gonna stop it real fucking soon. Anyway, then I'm gonna go and because I can and I want to, I'm gonna scry on little Wolfie man, and he can. Let me see.
Ah, get out of there. Get out of here.
I'm just looking at the negatives he gets. Okay, he gets some -2 from the things I know. Can roll wisdom saving throw, I think is what it is. It's wisdom. It's probably wisdom. It's always wisdom. This bullshit.
Everything is wisdom.
Yeah,
What are you
wisdom.
talking about?
Yeah, everything is a fucking wisdom saving throw.
Let's see. What do we get?
He needs to roll he needs to roll a 18 or higher.
He rolled an 8, so
I'm gonna go look at this bad boy. What is he up to?
Go ahead and make another Arcana check.
Is everyone stuck behind bullshit? 16, whatever.
Okay. About like the same type of deal as trying to describe on Barnaby as it starts. Starts hazy, and you kind of have to swat the air a little bit. Imagine you're hitting something to get the picture to go. This one takes just a second longer, but you do start to get it where he appears to be in a like down on one knee kneeling type position. If you want to try to make another perception check, you can.
Hell yeah, we can try. Hell yeah.
Why do you use that so much with this?
Because it's like it's a balance. It's like one side I'm really good, the other side I'm really fucking shit.
That's why you have glasses, right?
Yeah, that's why I have glasses, because my perception is really bad in
Um,
real life and in game.
so you kind of see just you see about like another figure kind of hanging over him, and you, of course as well more of a silhouette vibe, but you see almost like something that's like in between the silhouette and him, like two small uh, dark purplish circles. That is looks like it's possibly being projected onto him. Um, and you can see just a very faint of that light blue light that you saw in Barnaby as well.
Yeah, siphoning him. Motherfuckers. Anyway, I'm not gonna chill out the full 10 minutes because I'm like, fuck's sake, why does the spell always. Why am I blind in my spells as well? Useless.
Sometimes that signal just doesn't work for long.
I mean, the thing is, like, I was like, should I roll lucky? And I was like, nah, it's probably gonna be shit anyways, I'm not gonna bother.
uh, but that is pretty much all you see.
Alright. I have done the work that I wanted to do.
Okay. Anybody else?
Hmm. Yeah. I don't think so.
No. It's
Me
not much
anyway.
happened. No.
Let me check my itinerary. Nope.
No,
Okay.
agenda is empty. Oh, I have something planned for tomorrow. Big ass whooping.
Well, Lucian, as he's kind of like watched you do this for a little bit, he's just, well, if you guys will wake up a
Okay.
little bit earlier and head out, we have two guides to help you. We assume where the other group should be, and the two scouts will take you there.
2 guides and there's 4 of us,
Yes.
right?
So 6.
Um, I'll have a set of notes for you to hand off to Tonk once you see him. But thank you guys for helping.
Yes. Totally no self-interest.
None whatsoever.
Nope. Absolutely zero.
God.
We're doing this for the greater good.
um, uh, Lucian kind of like asks you, Arissa, if you have a moment to chat.
Yes.
Um, he knows well. He first kind of starts to go out of the bubble, and then like after like a minute, he kind of like comes back in.
It's safe in here. Like
Oh.
here, it's more safe than anywhere else. It's like they
Okay.
can't look at us when we're talking here. Like, so when you see me do that first spell, that's like creating an invisible zone where people can't look at us, and actually no one outside of it can hear us. So
We're
you know,
looking
and
at
then
you.
the bubble is more to like in case anyone physically tries to fuck with us. So
Okay.
But I can look at
this is
you right
probably
now.
yes.
Well,
Hello.
he kind of he kind of gets a little bit too close uh to you, and he's like kind of trying to whisper a little bit, and he's just sorry, I didn't really want everybody to really hear this.
No,
Fine. Conan, let's go for a
Yeah.
walk.
I wanted to hear this.
No, it's fine. Let's go.
Okay.
um
Alec, you should come too.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, as they exit, and he just
Get to the
Exit scene.
chopper.
um
It's not a potato.
um he still kind of whispers a little bit to you, and he's just um I need you to be safe. I think you play a little bit more important roles than you know.
Maybe. I mean, they did send one of their best lieutenants, and I kind of beat him into the ground several times over. So we're coming in wielding. I'm not going in easy on anyone. So don't worry about not trying to stay alive.
Well, when we're in the fight, if you ever need me, please just try to message me and I'll be there.
I guess you can. Do you have like heightened sense of smell so you know where we are? 'Cause you should be able to smell that stinky man over there.
Mm,
In the
I-
background, you just see Podan with a cloud of mold around him.
he's like, yes, I have more or less understand most of y'all's sin.
Mm.
But he kind of just puts a hand on your shoulder and it kind of goes down just a little bit like on your arm in a
Ah.
in a weird way, and then he kind of just pulls it off and he's just that's all, and kind of walks away.
Ursa looks at him, and then like as he's gone, he's like, she like summons the owl, and she's like, "Oh, that was weird." Like as she holds the owl.
Yeah, I was just "Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Oh, you seem to be doing fine here, buddy.
ooh." Kind of does a little fly around the dome every now and then, just out in, out in.
Been a while.
Uh,
In a while.
but other than that, you
I
guys.
just messaged him, be like, "You can come back now."
Oh, okay, we can come back now.
Okay.
Okay.
Alec, we can come back now.
Okay.
We could come. Get back to the portal. Get to the portal.
No.
It's not a portal, it's a dome.
Get to the dome.
So you guys.
Doing my best, Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You guys get back and try to pretty much go to bed as early as you can, knowing that you're probably going to be you're going to be up earlier than most others. So
Oh, speaking of which, I was going to ask, should I give us a bit of a speed boost to get to the other group quickly?
Depends on
least
how powerful your
Those
spell
of us
is.
who are slower. Depends on how many people need it. I assume that the two guides will be a little quicker than us. I know Tay can outrun me pretty easily. But I could make us run as fast as Tay can.
If
You
you
and
want.
Alec. It wouldn't be very hard.
I mean, if we take a little break when we meet them, I can get my spell back. So.
Also, is there any sort of spells that I should prepare for tomorrow?
The extremely lethal kind.
Well, you see, I thought we were going to do battle with the whole army, so I had prepared this group of spells where I was going to turn the ground beneath them into mud that they would sink into, and then immediately turn that mud into stone. We didn't end up facing off against an army that was in the sort of setup that I was looking for, so I wasn't able to do that.
I think we're now going to. What's the word I'm looking for? We're gonna strike behind enemy lines and probably fight very few but very powerful enemies.
Do you think they would be immune to poison?
I haven't seen him display immunity to poison, but I mean, there's only one way to find out. I mean, I don't use poison in my spells, so I can't know.
There is only one way to find out.
But yeah, I think all of us should come in with our big guns. I mean, Tay always wields her big guns, but you know.
Well, I don't have to think about it when it comes to what to prepare. I just prepare either this or these.
I mean, it's convenient for sure. Well, are you ready to fight whatever undead creatures will be thrown at us?
I think so.
Yeah, we can do this.
I mean, it's not going to be easy, but I mean, you know, it's probably easier than what's going on in the Meteo plane, like fighting a Titan or whatever the fuck that is. That sounds scary as fuck, not gonna lie. Like, dealing with some minions of a god is fine, but dealing with, like, a Titan, that's, like, scary.
How big do you think it is? It's gonna be huge.
I mean, it doesn't per se have to be big. It's probably extremely powerful,
Probably
because I remember, could be gigantic, who knows. I remember that, you remember that orb when I tried to look at it, see how powerful it was, and maybe puke? I'm wondering if that, since it's not made for mortals, but made by one of those creatures, that means that it's more powerful than that thing, right? And if that thing made me puke by just essentially trying to sort of look at it, imagine how powerful that thing is.
You think you could banish it?
I mean, you can always try. Probably not gonna work. You can always try.
Don't doubt yourself. You're quite.
I mean, it's not so much
Skilled?
me. It's more like they tend to be very resistant to that kind of magic. Legendary, so if you know what I mean.
Oh yes, yes. I think wasn't Lily kind of like that when it came to certain things?
I don't know. I don't even know. That was just magic bullshit, gold bullshit. I don't even know. Like physically, it shouldn't be possible. But apparently, when the gods are involved, everything's possible.
Anything is possible. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, we just do our best. I mean, that's the best we can do, right? And if
Yeah.
we fail, we fail. But at least we tried.
If we fail, well, we died. I guess.
You also sometimes have this feeling of something is missing, Tay. You know, I had like these weird dreams like a while ago. They sort of stopped recently, or nightmares, I suppose. They sort of stopped recently, but
About what?
I don't know. Felt weird. Felt like something is missing.
Is it because of well, because
I
of
mean,
what
well, it
Lily
started.
did?
Yeah, well, it started after that, so I mean, 90% chance it is. You remember that day when we were really weak? I wonder what that was about.
Not sure. Well, I mean, I remember when we were getting electrocuted, shocked, and then we were all almost dying.
I think we
Remember
died.
that?
Did we die? I don't know if we died. I think we died.
I didn't.
No, you weren't there.
You weren't there. You were
It was like,
in a torture cell, I think, or something.
Yeah,
so maybe we were both getting tortured at the same time.
probably. The torture was
Yeah.
kind of constant.
Oh, that's. What kind of torture were they doing? Were they putting like? Were they driving spikes through your
It wasn't all
shins?
physical torture. There was also mental and emotional torture. It's a form of torture itself to be kept underground away from sunlight your entire life.
Hmm.
But the sunlight feels nice now.
Well, I guess the people we're fighting now are sort of responsible for your suffering. So I mean, guess you get some payback
Yeah.
today or tomorrow.
Revenge, or justice, or vengeance. I can't really say
I just kind
I
of
mean-
like being around the death. Seems interesting.
Well, guess we'll create a lot of permanent debt tomorrow then, hopefully. Well, I'm prepared at
hopefully
least to
the
kill
death
everything that's
stay
between
dead.
us. Hmm? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hopefully the
I mean, yeah, I learned my lesson that the dead should stay dead. In the hard way. anyway.
Oh, you mean with
Crazy
Lily?
mage.
Speaking of that, I had an idea. The next time that we manage to down the large guy who kept getting up, I have an idea. Something that blocks things from becoming undead.
But it's already undead. How does that work?
But if he's dead currently, if we knock him down to 0, I think it would work.
Try.
And that is what?
Is there a dead body from one of the things we fought before around? Or...
No, they got a little
You-
sucked up, I think.
You guys,
I
walked.
did bring 2 undeads with me.
You
I
guys
did cast.
walked a good bit away from that combat. Like,
Yeah, but he does have 2 zombies.
I-
Yeah, I did
imagine.
have 2 zombies that followed me.
What's her?
I
Did
mean,
you
they're
name 'em?
they're still there unless you got rid of them or there's a time on them. But
No, they just follow me for 24 hours and I have to recast it to keep control over 4 zombies. But I only have 2, and it hasn't been 24 hours since I initially cast that.
it's been like, think of possibly maybe like an hour walk, if not slightly
Yeah.
more.
It's
So,
still under my control.
like, a lot of you are still scars and stuff like that, and like when you guys got to camp, you were able to like actually sit down and start treating some of the wounded and stuff like that.
I turned to one of the 2 zombies. Can you kill the other one? It just starts beating the other zombie over the head.
Very unenthusiast. Just
1 hit every 6 seconds.
so.
That's
Huh.
what, look,
Once
Was this
it's
supposed to be
dead,
entertaining?
No.
Do you want me to just hit it?
I mean, it's halfway dead if you want to finish it off.
So,
chop,
Uh,
dice.
if nothing else,
What is, what is
Just
it,
laying on the
now,
ground.
now that it's dead, what are you gonna do now?
I reach down and I just kind of touch the dead body, and as I do, a bunch of mold forms from my hand and kind of coats the entire dead body, sort of molding it, and mushrooms grow out. I'd like to cast Gentle Repose on it. This, this spell would block something from becoming undead for, I believe, let me double check. 10 days. 10 days that body can't become undead again.
okay. Okay.
what? Well, what do we do then when you do that? If it's blocked for 10 days, we just shoot a fireball at it and incinerate it? Or blow it up?
I mean,
I think it's
Sweet.
more.
it's a decaying corpse now. It's not undead anymore.
That's convenient, I guess.
Good. But I don't know how.
I mean, I guess if
Arthur,
we get the guy down again or anything else, and you could do it on that, maybe it won't come back. Who knows?
Maybe. I just thought it might be worth trying at least. That way he doesn't
mean-
have a chance to absorb the other spirits.
Good. Anything else? We should
Oh,
try.
in the morning we could run faster if you'd like. I
Yeah,
think
sure.
I
said that
only
already.
need to do it on Yumi and Alec. Yeah, I just... Should we ask the other 2 guides if they are a bit
Yeah, we'll do it.
faster?
We'll do that tomorrow. See what they're up to.
Alright.
Let's go take that nap so we can well nap. Let's go sleep so we can wake up earlier.
So you guys go ahead and getting your long rest in. So heal up and
Long
refuel your
rest.
spells. Um, as you guys uh, sleep, Tay.
Yes.
Um, you have a dream that seems very familiar, where as you doze off and you go into your dream state, you feel normal like every other type of dream does. but you see where it appears to be um, kind of like an empty space. And as you kind of start to look around, you notice a one space that seemed to have came up, uh, kind of like a grass with a little bit of dirt mixed into it. Um, but you remember seeing the same thing where it was a stacks of rocks on top of each other, and you remember, uh, I believe the last one you had about it was, I think it was the, oh yeah, it was I already forgot his name. What's your lord's name?
Baylor.
Yeah, Malor. There we go. There's too many things I have to keep track. Malor, who was placing a stone on on the stack after your combat with Victor the first time. Um, as you kind of watch uh, the image get a little bit closer, almost like if you walked up to it, you notice that the top stone that was placed looks extremely cracked. It almost looks like it's ready to just break and fall apart.
I'll get closer to the top stone.
Okay. It, as you get closer and you're just looking at it, it almost like a touch would just turn it to dust.
Is it just me? I don't see Maylor anymore.
Just you.
Maylor, are you here? Hello?
You don't hear anything.
Put I'll put my hand, if I can reach it, my hand over the stone, top of the stone.
Are you just putting it over it? Like, are you trying to touch it, or
Seeing if it reacts to my
um,
hand being over it at all.
make a? You can either make a nature or like an insight check. I mean, you can add religion to it if you really want it, but I think nature or insight would be a little bit more better.
Let's go with
Definitely religion.
no, no. It is a 0. I don't got no 3.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like really hard to tell or to try to understand what's happening to it. Um, you feel I guess sad in a way. That's kind of like the best you can almost make out of this.
I'm gonna rest my hand on top of the stone.
Okay. Um, as you uh, place your hand on top of the stone, part of it does break off, and it looks like more of the sides part kind of broke off, and you have a little bit more of the center that's kind of like left. Um, as like that kind of happens, um, it almost seems like not that you were sad yourself, but you felt that emotion, And then as you did that, it's almost like a tear just formed up in your eye as it rolls down your face. But you're not the one really crying yet.
I guess I will, since I don't see Mahler anymore, and maybe he's listening. Is there any way to save him, or is that not him anymore? I I I don't I don't want to see him like that. Not how he would want to go out, and it's not how he wanted to be manipulated and controlled.
You don't hear anything besides something that sounds like something hitting the ground. And as you turn to look behind you, you see just a small pebble.
Uh, I'll pick it up. Um, do I see where it came from? Do
It's
I know?
imagine like you're on an island at sea, except the sea is just nothing but white. So it's just this little area that has revealed itself to you is all you see.
I'll put the pebble on top of the broken piece of rock.
Um, it almost looks like if, as you kind of look like you're going to do it, almost looks like it would crush the rock underneath it. Almost looking at it, it almost looks like they're both the same size. It was the rock that crumbled was a little bit bigger, but when it broke the pieces around it, leaving just the center, which is still cracked by the way, um, it almost looks like they're both now the same size.
Let's see. If I try to try and push the broken rock to be right under the new pebble, I try and do that.
Um,
Try and slide it, get it underneath
it
that
almost
one.
it almost looks like if you were to try to move it, like it looks like it would kind of fall and crumble away.
What does this mean? I what do you what are you trying to tell me?
Um, make a religion check.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, it's a zero. Zero. And that's a three.
Hey.
I like these rolls.
Yeah.
Either you guys are getting them out of the way, or it's just leading up to something bigger. Um, you you asking this out loud, and just nothing's coming. You you kind of staring at this, and just trying to understand, and nothing seems to be happening. And uh, as you kind of feel like you're not able to figure this out, to ponder about it, um, your dream slowly goes out as you start to wake up.
Hmm.
As we go into the next day, give me 1 second to change this. You guys are now 18 days in the Fae. Tay, as the rest of you are waking up, you you notice that your hand is like really clenched on something. As you kind of start to wake up out of your grogginess and like starting to like tell your hand to like let go, you see that very same pebble that's in your hand.
Maybe.
So,
I don't got pockets.
um, uh, Lucian pretty much comes by to make sure you guys are up. If not, like wakes you up, and um, you guys can kind of see through the barrier that there is just two kind of normal looking men, but you can tell that they are more a part of uh, his pack. As he, I have the letter here that you can give to Tonk, and I have the two guides for you guys outside. Whenever you're ready.
Think you're ready?
Are you guys a bit faster than the average person? Would you say?
They are they are pretty good at keeping up if they need to. I know you guys have abilities that might allow you to travel a little bit faster, but they do well.
I just wondered if speed was of the essence, or however the saying goes.
Well, you guys are going to be, and he kind of pulls out like a little map to show you guys as well, and you guys are going to be pretty much following the river up. And once you get to a certain point, they should be leading you to where they are camping out at. So it could be a day's journey, could be maybe two. We were pretty much going to get a little bit closer, make sure everybody's rested and good to go. So in 2 days we attack on the second day.
Okay. On the second day. Look to the east.
As far as I'm aware, you guys are either coming in three different ways, but more than likely we'll eventually regroup with each other at some point. So just be safe. Follow Tonk. He knows what he's doing. He's he's one of the oldest out of all of us, so he's more experienced. Other than that, I'll see you guys out there.
See you on the flip side. Let's get the hell out of here.
So should
Yeah.
we fly or move on foot?
I mean, we're, like we need to meet their time, not so much.
So they,
Our time.
as you guys kind of walk out, and the two guides that are with you are like ready to be a part of the discussion of like how you guys are going to travel.
Oh, just do. No.
I mean,
Uh,
we could just fly. I mean,
well,
if it's gonna take us
yeah.
a few days anyway, might as well be there early, right?
We got us four plus the two guides, so can we get ever?
I mean,
I mean,
yeah, because
two of us can be eagles, right?
mm,
I can
Yeah.
just turn into one naturally, and you can magically make yourself one. So, and now each eagle could probably carry one person in each claw. One of us could get.
I mean, they
Are
can ride on their
two of
back.
them? Are they wearing armor, like heavy armor, like Alec, or
No,
just
no, they are more like leather kind as uh both at least Orisa and Tay knows coming from Lucian's pack, more than likely, if they had to start picking up speed, like they would transform and just uh, start using their wolf speed more.
One eagle could probably carry Tay and Alec with the heavier armor, and then the other might be able to get the two of them if they're okay with that.
Yeah, for sure. Shouldn't be an issue. We have put more people on the eagle, so
Well, if you do that, we need to stay a little bit closer to the ground. Nothing should be attacking us, but it'd be better to stay low to the ground just in case.
We could be owls then.
I mean, owls are a bit slower, but they're more stealthy.
Stealthy. And I could give us some extra stealth if we stay close for the first hour or so.
It is up to you guys. We're pretty much your guides, but you guys travel a lot faster. We can make checkpoints, so we can constantly regroup with each other, and
No, you can fly on us.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
yes.
why would you?
I'm just saying that if you guys had other options that you wanted to do.
No, we go quick, fast.
Yeah,
Fly.
we go.
The
What's
other
your
guy,
name?
the other guy kind of like
We're tired of walking.
the other guy kind of like snickered. Oh,
It's like
sorry.
we're tired of walking, boys.
Huh?
We've been walking for months. It's just had enough.
Very well. Well, then we'll
She
wait
pulled
on
a
you.
calf muscle, so that's why she said that. That's why we stopped walking.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you probably don't want to be in her left foot. That's the calf that she pulled. So you two will have to rock, paper, scissors for who's riding in the left foot.
They can just ride on my back. I don't care people. I only care of people in my talents who are like annoying.
Ah, makes sense.
Oh, that's what she told. That's what she told Alistar, is that she pulled something in her calf, so she didn't have to carry her anymore.
Mm.
So,
Shall we go?
yeah. Um,
Yeah.
So pretty much the army, just to show you guys, it's going to be about like right there. They're going to be just a couple of miles from the city, so that way they can
Mm.
pretty much be like, once they're good to go, they're just going to jump straight into the fight. You guys traveling upwards. Go ahead and roll me stealth checks, please. And if
Before we transform, I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Alright.
and then
Let me
I
see.
transform.
Add 10.
Add
Owl.
10.
Owl 5e. I think it's mostly the owls trying to be sneaky, right?
What is an owl's stealth?
The giant owl.
I have a
Giant owl.
You'll probably
Fifth
find it
edition.
faster than I will.
It's a
Plus 4 to stealth.
CR2.
It's a plus 4.
CR1.
It's CR 1/4.
1/4. I'm
What?
past that.
So it's a stealth plus 4. So it's
Plus
like
10,
you rolled.
so plus 14 total.
Yeah. Let's see. D20 plus 14. 30.
29.
29. There we go.
Yeah, they get a plus 4. So.
Eagles go stealth. Zoom.
Druid. Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, not
Extra
eagles,
stealth.
owls. Owls, not eagles.
Owls.
Yeah,
Owl.
26.
Fantastic.
Very silent on the. It's very silent on the eagle.
What about Alec?
Oh, fuck, where's the stat block?
Get
There it
a
is.
plus 10 on
Disadvantage.
top. Disadvantage, but you have plus
Disadvantage.
10. So
I mean, 22.
that's 22. You know.
Okay. So the only lowest one is a 20.
Yeah, there we go. Is
Okay.
that with the plus 10?
Yeah.
Oh, oof. These guides kind of suck at stealth.
I mean, they rolled worse than our
The highest one is a 32.
Okay,
okay.
that
I
that
stand
guy
by my
compensates.
statement.
He compensates. That one compensates though for the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy's just like he's more talkative, as the other one is like quickly
flying.
eyeing. Like he's as
Are
you
we there
guys
yet?
are
Are we there yet?
roughly somewhere between like possibly 10 to 20 feet from the ground, almost like going above the water. Um, one of them is just like constantly like checking points of interest. So he's staying focused. The other guy's like,
And then you see like the
Other
owl head.
dude.
The owl head turns mid-air and like looks at him.
he's
Arr.
just he's
I
just
take
in
out-
it. Like you do the head thing, and he's just nice. And
He like takes out a little bag of peanuts and starts eating it, and then drops like the whole bag below us.
Oh, idiot.
dang it! Can,
It hits someone on the ground.
is there? It hey it can we got no? Damn it!
No.
Pulls out
Are
another
owls
bag.
smart enough to understand?
Yeah, they do. Giant
Okay.
owl understands common Elvish and Sylvan but can't speak.
But so you guys traveling a
Is it-
very good pace. The stealth does wear off, but you guys just easy enough zoom by. I'm gonna put you guys
I
right.
mean, after 4 hours, we have to stop and redo this again for Podan.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, for me too.
But you guys do make it to a checkpoint where he like starts patting the leader and he's like, go down, go down. And so as you guys do a little bit more slower, kind of like
drop.
a plane landing, everybody hops off and you guys transform back, and you can see as he is kind of looking and smelling the air, and he leads you guys to a little bit away from the water, almost like right out on the edge of the not the forest, but just a little bit of tree lines. There is you guys start to notice like one of the guards that is standing there watching you all come across, and as you guys get closer, he just doesn't say anything, but you all walk by him, and about a couple of more feet past him, there you can see like one campfire and some people around it, and there's like at best 8 people, including the guard. Like this is the side team, and you can see Tonk, who's kind of like looking at some papers, but as well in more of a meditated like state. And
I just have my servant like float a letter out in front of him and just hold it there.
he, as he's like looking at papers and it kind of floats, he's, oh, he opens it. Kind of starts glancing. He's not really saying anything to you guys, but
Planet Fitness expired gym membership.
we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
He's just throws it in a fire.
Orissa swapped out the letters on the way here.
Yeah.
But you guys kind of were like
Reflected for Joe
gestured to go ahead and make yourself comfortable for the moment. You guys were told that we'll probably move a little bit closer under night, and then wait for the attack to happen. So, is there anything anybody wants to do? After a little bit, Tonk does like kind of come over and greet you all, and pretty much says the same thing that you guys were already told before, that under night we're going to move a little bit closer and then wait for the attack. And so
Kind of give us like a general layout of the city.
he goes and kind of pulls a paper, and it shows you that the city doesn't necessarily have like walls or anything, but there is a couple of main entrances. One being the front where the army is coming from, and there was like kind of like two that slightly divert on top, one on the bottom, and then there's like just open space in the back. And he's thinking about going just through the top part and try to either sneak, depending on what the guard situation looks like, either go through the entrance or try to slip through some of the building parts. Um, but you can see where he's marked. There's like a couple of X's or circles around the place, and that is where they have either been told or have done some of the scouting themselves, uh, where it seems like guards have been placed and located.
Hmm. Oh. 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 Hey, Arissa.
Mm.
I'm gonna pull out the little pebble, since I probably had it either in a pocket or in one of my bags.
That's a
I
rock.
There's 8 of us, right? Or 8 of you plus us 4 plus
Six.
these 2.
six,
So
six,
yeah,
Yeah.
14.
So yeah. So as long as we're all within about 30 feet of me, I could give us all a little boost to our stealth while sneaking into the city.
Alright,
Sounds good.
There's no
Um,
limit on the number of creatures. I was just trying to remember that.
So, I had that vision again, of the with Malor in the field and everything.
Do you got a
He placed
stone?
this. Yeah, because the stone above the one on top that he placed before after Victor was killed, it's crumbling away and breaking apart. Do you think? Would you know what that would mean exactly?
I mean, it can mean a few
Why?
things. I think most of all because I saw them do something to Victor, so they might have removed the last parts of him that were him. Therefore, it's correct. Like whatever is left of Victor is no longer there, and he's trying to tell you that he's sad about that, and you're probably best off just ending it, giving him the death that he wanted. I mean, that's a theory.
Yes.
Or maybe that, but maybe then on the flip side, that little pebble means that there's still a chance that you can. I mean, not so much turn him. I think, like in a sense, you have to accept the fact that he's dead. I mean, that's a fact in that sense.
Yeah.
But
I can accept that he's dead. I just hate what they have done to him. 'Cause it
yeah,
felt like
it's
something where he was fine with how he died before, and he accepted that. But now to be content with how you died before to being someone's puppet and not having any control of what you do.
it's he's not in a good state in that sense. But guess the best we can do for him is end it. I mean, I was a bit hesitant last time to do it, but I think this time, if we get the chance, we just finish it for real.
Are you guys saying this right in front of Podan?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of from the way the dream sounds to me, if you described it the whole way, it kind of sounds like you were intended to sort of destroy the old rock or maybe destroy the old body. Kind of like that's what needs to be done to set him free, maybe? Is what it kind of sounds like to me.
Maybe. I tried asking Mailer what he wanted me to do, but he didn't answer or anything like that. So
I guess the point of these visions is to sort of give you a nudge in the direction that he wants you to go, not so much by telling you exactly what to do. Because that's not. I think that's the whole point of challenges and giving you the answer is like defeats the purpose, right?
True. I just
And I think it's what it signifies that like for sure is that you have to make a decision on what do you want to do.
I would like his advice at least. I know I haven't talked to him since what happened to Akuma.
Well, I have no clue how to deal with the gods, so
Who was Akuma and what happened to her?
someone we traveled with and she got killed at sea by some snakefish people. Hard to describe.
This hasn't come up in all the time I spent traveling with Tay.
Because it's sort of a sore topic.
Ah,
So that's why.
makes sense.
It's like at this point when Tay isn't looking like Akuma looks at Alec because Alec can't, you know, or is a no sort of what happened just before. It's like an uneasy look. But yeah, I mean, if you want, we can try to subdue him. But considering his strength, I'd rather just, you know, beat him into the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, if the gentle repose possibly works, you wouldn't have to destroy his body. Just keep it under gentle repose every 10 days. Once a week.
Maybe.
I mean, if we burn the body, it's gone. So I mean, it's like it's up to you to decide. I mean, you have like a night to think about it, but you need to have your answer ready for tomorrow.
Anybody got candy and chicken wings? Or chicken
No.
bones? Shit. Let
Not
me check
really.
my inventory.
I, I, I don't have any candy, but I could
Mmm.
druid craft you a little bit of honey, maybe. Wouldn't be quite the same.
That could work. I'm gonna see if I can find some sticks.
And you could take well, we didn't bring the zombie with us. We just left a zombie back there. Hopefully they
Ah!
killed it.
I mean, they probably killed it. I'm in conclusions that's
I
stupid.
would totally say like the second you guys like transformed and flew out,
The
and the
zombie just
zombie was like
watches us.
standing there, he just slams into it, and it's just abomination.
Easy. You feel like you're controlled fade away. You're like, huh?
He waits till your
It's not
back is to him, and
concentration, so I don't think I would feel it.
No, but you feel your link to it. I guess your mental link because you're mentally commanded, right?
No, you have to verbally yell out to the
Oh,
zombie.
verbally.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not a mental link. You
Okay.
have to like actually issue commands, I think.
Okay, so it just explodes.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
felt nothing.
Exactly the zombie did. Didn't feel a thing.
Yep.
So, anybody do anything for the rest of the night?
I was gonna do I guess use whatever I have on me to make a little circle for meditation.
You want
I'll
some
use
animals? You can't kill them where they just kind of poof, but you could have animals just kind of scattered around you. I can make you 8 chickens.
I wish I still had
Well,
my blood soaked comforter blanket, because I would have just folded that and just sat right under it.
do you want 8 chickens to just stand in a circle around you? It wouldn't be bones, but
Sure,
I'd
that
like to
works.
cast conjure animals and 8 chickens just appear and surround Tay.
Okay.
Uh,
They just march into a circle and surround Tay, staring at her.
Who did I give that blanket to? I know I gave that comforter to somebody.
I don't remember.
I think.
The notes.
Oh no! It was somebody from the not Star Guardians, wasn't it?
Could
It was
be.
one of the people that we didn't. Yeah, it was one of the people that we didn't kill in the mansion. The elf. Yeah,
We
okay.
didn't fight any of the Star Guardians.
Oh, not the Star Guardians, the other people.
The
ones
Sky
we fought in-
Seekers?
Yeah, Sky Seekers.
You gave it to
Sky
Exuya?
Exuya.
Tua.
Tay wrapped
He
the
has.
blood-soaked blanket around Exuya. I remember it now because Exuya was just like, thanks. Just like grossed out, just like, I didn't want this in any life ever.
She had to have gotten rid of that thing.
Definitely,
for sure.
but
Most definitely.
More like as you guys like walked away, and it's just kind of like
throws it in the fire.
it blends in with the snow because I think you guys were surrounded with snow at that time, and just kind of shoves it down.
Does it blend into the snow? It's kind of blood-soaked.
If you push it far enough,
There's no blender. They're just covered in snow.
Next time I run into her, that's the first thing I'm gonna ask. Hey, do you
Someone
still have
out
that
in the
blanket I
wild,
had?
someone was traveling that road after the snow thawed and just found a blood-soaked blanket laying in the middle of the road and was just like, don't know what happened here, but I'm gonna get out of here as quick as possible.
it's like one of those things.
Like if you have chickens surrounding you, you're gonna do something.
So,
fun.
yeah, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I can try and connect to Maylor.
You got
by
chickens surrounding you
meditating.
and like a spoonful of honey. So
Okay, make a religion check. And as this is happening, like Tonk even walks up and is like, like very confused. Oh, going on?
I just like Ursa looks at them and just goes, "If only we knew."
Natural one.
Hell yeah, the chickens ruined it.
Oh my god!
one of the chickens pecks your hand.
It's not just one.
Chicken poops.
It's not just one. What happened is the guy that was enjoying the wind blowing and lost his peanuts. Like that's a lot of chickens. And you guys see, he just walks right up behind Tay, grabs one, and just like bites right into it.
In his mouth.
It's just, aw. He goes for the next one.
Well, now you're down to 5 chickens, Tay. Better hurry.
It's just,
It's hard to focus when someone keeps eating all the
Or
chickens
3.
and then
2, 1. They're all gone.
And I just look at the other guy. I'm like, is that guy? What like? Did something happen to him? Did he get dropped as a baby?
he just has his back turned and he's just like.
Some
Well, it's
people
just,
are
it's,
just
it's,
built different.
He's just.
well, it's just named.
It's like he
It's just
turned
named
away.
Dave.
He's just, that's what's close. It's very close.
Well, Daniel.
Dustin.
Dustin. Oh god.
oh my god.
Fuck.
So
we're doomed. We're doomed.
We're doomed.
Tonk does kind of like walk up and kind of like crouches in front of you, Tay, and just like, what's going on?
I was trying to contact Maylor about something. This ain't the first time I've used stuff for meditating. I don't really know what to do, but usually I use either chicken bones or candy or bird shit.
As you're continue talking, Tonk like kind of stood up and like kind of told the rest of you two, or 3 technically, to like scoot back a little bit as Tay is still rambling on. And as you guys like take a little step back, he looks back at Tay, just like picks up like a little rock or something and just chucks it at Tay. Just
Ah!
stand. Stand.
Ah!
I like this guy.
As you stand up, you can see he like looks around and he like gestures to somebody, and they kind of give him uh like one of their axes, and then he looks at you. Hold, hold, hold.
Hold.
He's like
Okay.
he's still a couple of feet from you, but he's telling you to like bring yours out. Eyes closed. Woo, woo, woo.
Okay.
And then he slowly, as you guys see, he slowly starts encircling Tay. And every now and then he takes not the steel part, but the wooden part, and just keeps like slamming it into Tay. Tay, go ahead and make an insight with advantage because of your alertness of being able to like start to sense danger.
He's gonna kill Tay. Send her to speak to Maylor personally.
There's only one way
Natural
to
20.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Hey.
You're as he's like walking around, and you can. It's almost like you feel his presence as he's walking. He's like every time he like swings at you, you're either like ducking or like blocking it with your stick. Um, and as like a minute has gone by of just this constantly doing, uh, you hear a very like soft like pray, pray, pray as he continues trying to like hit you with a stick. And you're still like dodging, by the way.
Pray. Uh. Can you hear me, Maylor?
Make a make a religion check with advantage.
Plus
And
0.
and plus do +5 because of your natural 20. I'll give you a +5 to it. Seems fitting.
Plus 5. 14.
Okay. Um for a solid moment as you're like trying to concentrate and you're constantly dodging, at some point they blur together where it's almost like you're not really thinking, you're not really feeling this presence that's circling you and hearing the movement of the stick trying to hit you, the wind coming off of it, and you're like trying to dodge it very closely. You can feel the wind as it gushes by you. You're slowly starting to feel like you're losing that feeling. And you're slowly mingling with the concentration before. Um, Almost like you have gone into a like a combative uh I don't know why I want to say marinating.
I think you're supposed to.
Marinated.
I think you would say trance, I guess.
A combative
yeah,
marinade.
just a trance as well. But as you're doing that, you do happen to see it's it feels weird, but you are able to see the outline and a little bit of the garments of Maylor.
I'm glad to see you again.
And I as well.
Lots happened since the last time I talked to you.
Indeed. Seems as though you have been troubled.
Seems like I'm always troubled. I I've been wondering with Victor, is there a way to save him or is he gone?
And he kind of like turns to the side, and you can see the rocks behind you as well, with the that still singular broken piece sitting on top. And it almost looks like as time possibly might go by, like a little piece of it keeps kind of like falling apart on it, and he's suffering.
Hate it more than anything. That he is. I think that's what hurts the most right now is he was he was fine with content with dying in our fight, and now he's nothing but a puppet to a god, to that god that's controlling him, and Lily, puppet to her and that god. I hate it.
Indeed, it is not the best outcome for a warrior.
I'm sorry that I haven't talked to you in a while. With what has happened with Akuma and everything. I felt I wasn't. I felt like I failed. Felt like I failed her and I failed you and everybody.
Tell me, little one, is your heart still beating?
It is.
Mistakes come. Lessons learned.
Thank
He kind of like holds something out uh for you to take, and
you. Well, I guess I'll reach for it.
as you put your hand under it, and he opens it up, and you can see that very same pebble uh kind of fall into your hand, and he's just, do what you think as a warrior yourself.
I will. I'll make sure to put an end to his suffering and and tell him that he's even with what's happened to him, he's still the same person I remember when we fought the first time.
As he kind of like pats your head, and you can feel just like a little bit of force kind of from it, not hurting, but just you can tell of just how much weight he probably has on his own. And it's just, we all need help sometimes. And everything slowly starts to get missed and fade back out. Um, and as you do, it's been about maybe just 2 minutes of this whole thing happening. Um, but you kind of start to come like right back out, and like uh, the Tonk, as he goes to swing again, like he just as quickly, and it looks like it's about to hit you in the face, but like it stops right there, and then he kind of pulls it away, like adjusting a stance, and he's just and like gives it back to the guy and just walks away.
That looked a lot better than the chicken wings on Candy and bird shit.
Uh, make a perception check.
I'm actually good with these. Wait, wait, make sure it's 23.
Nice. I want to check something myself just in case. Blah blah blah. Ba 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 ba. Where are you? There you.
True.
Okay. Um, on as like he was kind of really close up to you and stuff like that. You notice on the necklace that he has, the one that has just a tooth on it. Uh, you notice a very faint, almost like very tiny, but looks like carved in it the beast symbol that's on your palm.
Well, I'm glad that you were here to help. Okay. Good news, guys. We don't need to collect dead chicken leg bones for it.
Or living chickens.
Just like wakes up from like a half napping on half napping. Is like, what?
Oh, we decided to. Oh, I was able to talk to Maylor finally.
Mm.
You fell
Okay,
asleep, didn't you?
yeah, I did. I mean, he
I
was
just
like
watched
hitting you
you
for.
get beaten up.
I mean, like he was trying to hit you for quite a while, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go take a nap over here while you're not trying to not get beaten up. Did you get anything out of it?
Well, he he did help me understand a lot, and he did talk to me. I did apologize for not speaking with him for a little while. Um, I feel like it helped a lot, though.
Yeah, it's important, right?
Yeah. Well, good news is I probably won't need to collect any chicken leg bones and candy and bird shit to talk to him.
Good. I mean, like, I mean, never
You
mind.
probably didn't need to do that before.
No, probably not.
I'm not really connected to any deity, but I have a connection with the cloud of nature that surrounds me.
Why didn't you guys say something earlier?
I
You
mean,
didn't ask.
yeah, and I thought this was your way of doing it. So who am I to judge, right?
I mean, I just talked to my benefactor or benefactors casually.
Yeah, it's like, and then she opens her book and starts like the diagram, and like, yeah, I have these lines I just draw, and then I just follow that, and then shit happens.
Alec probably just points to the holy symbol.
Yeah, Alex is just like takes it out, puts it back in.
Okay. You know, that would have helped a while ago, because then I didn't have to think I needed to collect animal bones and use candy and then use bird shit and use other stuff that I had on me.
I mean, if you
I
want to
think
keep
could I,
doing that, we could surely
yeah,
let you. It's not.
I mean, I
It's kind
think
of
you're more
interesting
like,
to watch.
yeah, from the looks of the 5 seconds I watched before I took a nap, it seems like you need to get into, you can just sit there and sort of put yourself outside of yourself. I don't know how all that religious stuff works, but
If you want, I could talk to him about you.
well, he probably has a lot of bad things to say, so probably not.
Well, it can't be worse than what he said about Alistair. I really don't know what he said about Alistair, but I just don't imagine it's pretty.
I mean, probably he knows who I am and what the fuck I've done. So, I mean, you can, but I don't want to know.
I mean, if
I'll
we
tell
went
you
in-
if it's worse than I'll tell you if it's worse than what he would say about Alistair.
Sure.
So,
That way, you know, if it is, your expectation will be low.
No, they're already very low, so don't worry about it.
So if it's good, then it's already going above.
Yeah, exactly.
um,
Maybe after you fix this shit, he'll have a better opinion of me. Who knows?
as the day goes on, you guys were told to pretty much get some sleep early, just in case.
Again?
So, it's up to you guys, but
Yeah, sure.
so as uh, if you do go to sleep,
Just gonna sit
you can pretty much recharge your spells. But other than that, the night kind of goes on. A couple as the night kind of gets there. You can
I was
see
just scrolling through my spells and clicked by accident.
you're fine. Most of the people that's like in this small group looks like they've kind of like gone out, but they're not fighting. They're like surveying the area, trying to just get an understanding. Tonka's still kind of like hanging back, but he's like in like one of the trees, just kind of watching everybody as they move out and just kind of survey to make sure nothing happens. Um, but the night goes on without an issue. People will report back later, showing that guards have slightly changed a little bit more to the front, so there's not that many out and about. So, as the next day comes, and if you haven't slept during the day part, you can sleep at night. Da-da. You guys know.
I should really delete that comforter blanket off my sheet.
Yes.
19 days in. Yeah. Um.
It's been I haven't had that in almost two and a half, 3 months.
Oh my
As
God.
as kind of like early dawn, where it's still dark but just a little bit of sunlight, you guys do move up a lot closer, and kind of like within hiding places, you all were received a signal, right, to like go in and attack. So everybody's kind of separated. So if the signal wasn't gave out, but you hear sounds like fighting close to us, you just hang low.
Mm.
So
How close are we to the place now?
Do you think?
um, I'll move this just to probably put a little bit of perspective in it. You're not.
I can't
You're
take you seriously with those prognostics right now.
um,
I mean, they
you're
sort of fit the character.
you're just
I
a very few miles, like somewhere, let's say between 2 to 4.
okay.
You're
Okay,
not
no, I need to.
you're not close, but still close enough that if you guys were to just like start walking out and about, you could still be seen.
Mm.
Um, so, but you all kind of get into a more defensive stance, hiding in like either behind trees, a little bit of rocks, or just a little bit of the hills themselves, um,
Dog.
or a dog.
They're just holding a dog.
uh,
You guys can't see me. I'm invisible.
as as it kind of reaches like uh the brightest point of noon, you guys can start to hear in the distance for sure, uh, almost like battle cries and stuff like that.
Uh,
You guys can assume that the army has already pushed forward in midday, trying to take advantage of the light and just go straight into this. You guys was told that when they start, like, we're still waiting to hopefully draw more guards away. Um,
Everybody kind of looks over towards Dustin.
he's just he's more laying back, facing the other way. He's just
and then like he just like probably have my servant just like slap him in the face and just as he's lying there.
the guy that the other like guide that was with you is just
What are you doing?
takes him by the head and just slams him in the ground and like holds him there. He's just
Why am
Uh,
I stuck with you?
Hey, Dustin, make yourself useful later on. Make a distraction, right? You're good at that.
you can just
Exactly. Good.
Okay, nicely said.
about
Eloquent.
about 30 minutes
Very proper.
into the fighting, uh you guys can start to hear the signal, which is kind of like banging metal. It's not loud, but it is loud enough for the people who are slowly separated, not slowly, but barely separated from one another to hear. As Tong starts to rise up, and he's kind of like on his metal arm, kind of like banging on it a little bit. As the rest of you start to rise, you guys start just pushing forward into this.
I'd like to cast Pass Without a Trace as had been discussed. As long as everyone's within 30 feet of me, I can give us all a boost.
Yeah. Go ahead and
Except for Dustin.
The
Alright,
shadows
Dustin.
will cling to our bodies, I think is the way the spell describes itself.
guys, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll stealth checks for me.
Plus 10.
Hey.
Let me see. Where's my lion friend? Hey, natural one.
Ah.
I rolled a 29.
Oh, 20.
I rolled a 29.
I
Oh,
rolled a 37.
Hey, oh, they
37.
can cancel the one out.
Tay's unseen by the gods.
um,
Oh my god, there's a goblin in my apartment, guys. What is it doing here?
what it is Alec, or
Oh, I
not
have
even,
one too.
not even, yeah, Alec, who's just like trying to run, and Tay's just right behind her. Just, you're very sloppy.
You're terrible at this, aren't you?
Up.
Alec being the lowest, it's no fun when you're like not here.
I can pretend to take the burn for it.
I'll think of something later. I'll keep that natural one in my pocket. I'll wait for Alec when he comes back. I'm like, oh, Alec,
Yeah.
you remember this? No? Well, here it is anyway.
If I was
Yeah.
concentrating on Pass Without a Trace, I would have cast Invisibility on Alec, but can only concentrate on so many things.
So as you guys all start to head inward, there was like two guards that kind of like, hold on for a second.
shifted to it
Yes.
an elder, an ancient
Gave Orisa the robe of
green
the
dragon.
Archmage.
Yeah. No,
There
I got the what's it the cube again called again that I used?
Oh, the
Cube of
teleportation
Annihilation.
cube.
No, the
No,
teleportation.
the other
Okay.
cube.
The
Well,
gate cube.
I don't know what
GameCube.
happened, so I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, luckily it wasn't like for 5 seconds. Um,
Nice camera, man.
hey, what can I say? So as like two guards kind of like are still there, looks like they're more trying to watch a more wide area. Um, Tonk just kind of like does like starting to a leaping bound as he leaps up. He goes for one, and you can see um, from his metal arm almost like a metal rod pops out as he grabs it, and you can see a leather leash as it comes flying out, whips around the other guy as like two and one just kind of decks this guy and yanks this guy closer,
Get
and
over.
within just a few seconds, like he is incapacitated the two guards that were there. And
Did he yell that sentence at the other guy?
no, no, he does not. But pretty much that does happen. As everybody starts to come up, people quickly draw the blades out and stabbing it all into both of them as they quickly die,
I
not
like it.
causing a single stir. Tong just like looks at everybody and says, "Good, good," and you guys continue running.
At this time when we're inside the town, Alec is gonna cast locate creature on Barnaby.
Okay. As Alec is kind of like trying to focus on this, starts to sense a little light, and it's you guys are following that direction.
Yep.
Um,
So that we know exactly.
uh, if you guys want to make perception checks, you can.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. Oh, oopsies. Sorry, I accidentally
But that's our treat. Let's see.
I'll join you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
That shouldn't have been advantage. That's just
Oh.
Lion perception.
that's
7.
just 13.
Only 16. Arisa perception.
Too bad
Where
I
is
don't
it?
have advantage.
Oh my god.
Yay! There
You can get it on this, but you can't get it on the things that count.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
As
We still have Pass Without a Trace for the next hour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
do.
So as you guys were kind of like running through alleyways, you guys were not booking on the main street, and you guys can hear the fighting happening.
Clunk, 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 clink, clink, clink.
There was even an instance where as you guys were running, and it sounds like you hear this loud crashing sound, and it's getting closer and closer and closer, and it kind of like comes in between your group, and you guys kind of like stop to stare what's happening, and you can see. I want to make sure his name because there's like so many people, so many.
Is it Dustin?
No, Dustin's
Probably.
behind us.
Dustin betrayed us.
You see
Dustin
Dim.
was the traitor all along.
No.
Not Natalie.
You see Dimvik, who's
You're
kind of
not
like starting
convincing me
to
otherwise.
rise up from the ground, and you can see like parts of his body is slowly starting to get covered up by fur as well. And almost like with a gust of wind, you can see Lucian as he flies in as well, just like skydiving into him. And they, in the middle of y'all two for a second, as this fight kind of ensues, chucks him across the roof, and looks at both of you, just nods at both, and like jumps after him. And then not even a second later, you see like a dark wolf that kind of comes and like starts to stare at you guys, and then out of nowhere, like a member of your team, a wolf, kind of like slams into him, and for about 30 seconds to a minute, it's almost like as one hits one, another one comes out, hits him, and then another one comes out, and they're just piling up of people just going into this brawl, and you can see Tonk on the other side waving at you guys like, "Come on, let's go."
Yeah.
Dustin
yeah.
did it. Dustin does an elbow drop on that said
And-
wolf too.
and
He's
you
like,
guys-
"Hey, why did you transform?"
You guys like trying to skirt around the fight, and one looks like it's like about to reach you guys, and another hand reaches for it and like body slams it. It seems like as you guys are starting to go through, fights have broken out everywhere amongst the city. There is no like front area of it just spreads like wildfire. As you guys are going through, Arissa and Alec, uh, you guys catch in the corner as you're starting to go through kind of like an opening space. You can see what appears to be a building on fire with what appears to be three Leonins being surrounded by enemies.
Let's look at Alex. Is the familiar those?
Uh, you guys like kind of quickly stopping, and as Alec is looking, and you using your glasses as well, you can start to see a same symbol that Alec has. As Alec thinks, like, I think that's part of my tribe.
How far away are they?
Uh, Probably about 70, 80 feet.
How
'Cause
many
you
of them are
guys-
surrounded them? Okay.
I mean,
How do we
as,
do that?
as far as you can tell, there seems to be a few, but it looks like they are backed up to the burning building. Like the building is on fire. Um, I'll give you with that natural 20. It almost sounds like you hear other screams coming from there, coming
Mm.
possibly from the building.
So they're like okay, so they're like in the building's there, then they're standing in front of it. So there's a bunch of people in front of them again, then right?
Yes, and
Yeah.
Tonk kind of like stops and he's, "Come on, we got to go."
6 seconds. I look at I look at Alec and I'm like, I mean, they're in range. We could just chuck a spell at them and then keep going. Orisa will cast a fireball directly into the group standing in front of the fire in front of the lions, and let's see what does this bad boy have. I mean, it would make sense, right? I mean, this is like Alex people. Alec will cast flame strike at the same spot, like just trying to blow up those people
Are we
in
okay
front
with
of them.
losing concentration on Pass Without a Trace?
Sure.
Okay.
You can get at least three what appear to be dark wolves. You can at least get three of them. If you were to try to get more, you'd be hitting the allies.
Yeah, we just
Get
blow up
three.
with what we can.
I'd like
Let's see.
if
Yeah, you
if
can.
we're helping these people, I'd like to summon uh I'd like to summon 8 constrictor snakes and 8 giant poisonous snakes over in their area, so 16 snakes total. 8 level 5 spell, I can do this. 8 snakes
So-
that are meant to constrict people and 8 that'll deal damage. So,
So this is the amount of damage that we throw out at
Is
the
that
people in front.
what is that from?
that's the same spell I used to summon 8 chickens.
Yeah, but
Oh,
wouldn't
conjure.
that
Conjure-
be concentration?
Yes, I said I
Yeah.
was dropping Pass Without a Trace. I don't have to be in range for them to keep fighting the Shadow Beast. I just
No,
have to
no,
be
I
in
know,
range
but
to fight the Shadow Beast and
yeah, but
keep moving. I can keep concentration as I move away.
no,
It's just-
you said 8 and 8.
Yeah, level 5 spell. I can summon double the number. It'd be 8 normally, and I can choose which animals, right? Do they have to be all the same? I thought it was just you choose 8 beasts of
It
challenge rating 1/4. It doesn't say that all 8 have to be the same. just that they all have to be of Challenger.
It just says, and more creatures appear, twice as many. I'm going to count that as, because it doesn't say you can't choose others. When you cast the spell at a higher level, you choose one of the summoning options above, and more creatures appear, twice as many. So it's the same, just more.
Okay. Then I'll do all 16 of them are. Would it be better to be grappled? Yeah, constrictor snakes, where they're just going to keep trying to grapple these shadow creatures and also deal damage to them at the same time.
Let me look at something real quick so I can get some calculation done.
Fella. Ah!
It's a +4 to hit, and if it hits, the target is grappled with an escape of DC 14 after that. So it counts as restrained, and they'd have to, I think, use their action to break the grapple. But there's 16 of these snakes with a +4 to hit, and if it hits, the target's grappled.
Okay, so first off, they all pass your dexterity saving.
It's not a DC save.
No. I'm going in order. There's the fireball
Oh.
first, then the flame strike, and then your snakes.
Oh, sorry. 16 snake hits. +4.
So they pass the fireball.
They take half damage.
And then I'll do it again for the flame strike. Okay, so the flame strike gets him. That's nice. And then what about your snakes?
16 snakes make an attack with a +4, and if the attack hits, the creature is restrained.
Okay, make
16 attack rolls.
Just do. We're gonna lower this just to see how even this is. Just do 4 attack rolls, because I don't want like you flooding 16.
Give me a second, my internet. The last one's a natural 20, and the other one's a 16. But the 6 and 8 miss, I assume, with a 10 and 12.
Okay.
So 16 and a natural 20.
Oh my head.
Are you staying and watching them, or are you just giving the command to attack?
The command is for them to keep trying to grapple the creatures. So they would just keep trying until they're dead. And I would feel if these creatures die.
Okay.
Because it is concentration.
Are you guys just doing that and then leaving,
And then-
or are you guys
yeah,
like
but no,
staying and
one round spells and then going.
Okay. So for sakes of out of 16, like 4 of them are succeeding in their attacks, but the rest are either missing or whatever.
They have more turns. They can keep trying.
But
there's now 16 other enemies there to fight.
So you guys just keep going. Okay. As you guys continue pushing forward, over the course of a couple of seconds, probably like a minute or two, you can feel Odan, all of the snakes as they start popping out pretty rapidly. But
they only have a few hit points, but it still absorbs some damage that other people would take.
But you guys kept going. So as you guys continue going further and further down, trying to dodge the conflict that's left and right of you guys, trying to get around some, you come across as Tonk kind of like has everybody hold back, and you all are like in this alley because you guys were ducking between back and forth of alleyways and stuff like that. And you all can start to see as you kind of creep to the exit of this, and there appears to be like imagine like a giant dome that it's almost encompassing a building. Like imagine a town center, like this is covering that, and it's black. You can't even see inside. But Alec, who's been concentrating on that, feels it inside of that. Uh, Looking outside of it, you can see what appears to be a couple of Death Knights, along with every now and then like a wolf or a dark elf, as they are kind of just like they hear the fighting. You guys can still hear it, but it seems as they are on a different, I guess you can say, guard duty. And Tom looks back at you guys and he's just, we break open. You four in.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up, Dustin.
Yeah, don't fuck it up. I see you do an elbow drop when you didn't go into your wolf form.
He's like pulling up like a padded sleeve and he's like, what? It's fun. Jeez, get off my puts like a luchador mask on and he's just, it's fucking fun. The guy's just like,
Why am I?
if I didn't promise mother, you would be dead right now.
I didn't promise.
They're brothers. What is it, Justin and Dustin?
No, Dustin
Justin
and-
and Dustin, the brothers.
Dustin and Patrick.
Dustin and Patrick.
Patrick.
Sure, Dustin and Patrick. If Patrick is just like,
Well, keep each other alive, you idiots.
and
One of them's an idiot.
if you guys agree to that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom pretty much shows you the formation that everybody's going to form like a spearhead with you guys in the middle. And are you guys ready?
Mm.
Okay. As you guys like tell him that you're ready to go, he just nods his head and looks at everybody. And pretty much the way it goes is because again you guys are in an alley, they're going to slowly start to charge out, and you guys are just having to mingle with this rushing crowd as they start to form a spearhead in a sense, and you guys just being almost like the stick in the way. So as that starts to go, you can see all of the like knights starts to react to this loud rushing sound, and they pretty much start this combat sequence and open up just a small little pocket for you guys to just rush in through.
Mm.
We're running. Yeah, we're running. Yeah, rushing in.
And we're rushing.
I'll take the lead.
I mean, you're faster
Uh,
than all of us. So.
Let's see.
No, Alec has 35 speed. Oh,
I got
Leo.
40.
I have 30. Slow.
Hey, at least you're not a gnome with 25 feet of speed, or a dwarf.
I think my camera froze again.
It
Yeah.
did, but at least you're talking.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Damn it. I was gonna say, I think my camera froze too. I was just gonna keep myself still.
You can sort of see the hand moving.
just wanted to make sure.
It's not.
Okay.
still
So
in.
as you
Damn it.
as you guys
You might
start,
just have to turn off the camera. It's having some issues.
that's
Mhm.
fine, dude. As you guys start rushing in, once you guys are in, what used to be this colorful like Fey realm that you guys are in, you guys see nothing but black, white, and gray.
Nice.
Oh
Not
my
only
gosh.
not only that, I need all four of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh,
Hey, boy, here we go.
here we go.
Yes.
Ooh. Was that for
Arissa,
Arissa?
focus. Yeah, that's Arissa. Arissa's focused.
Uh,
Alec is doing fine as well.
Make sure I'm on normal and not advantage.
Of course.
9.
Fuck.
27. 20,
Mm.
27.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
heard you. I heard you.
What?
Uh,
What?
So, Arissa,
Y'all getting corrupted over there?
Podan, and Alec, you guys feel this like this negative energy kind of washing to you.
Hmm.
But you trying your best to shake it off, trying to stay focused to the goal at hand. Uh, as you guys are kind of like you can, it's almost like you can even barely hear the fighting just outside of this bubble. It's almost like muffling sound, if hardly anything at all.
Hmm.
Um, you guys are kind of just like looking around a moment and still pushing forward, but not running. You guys are now walking just of this sudden change. Tay.
You have rolled shit.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hey, at least it wasn't like a natural one.
uh,
Could always be worse, unless you roll a natural one. Then it could still be worse. We could have all rolled natural ones.
I think you need to roll me.
A new character.
No.
Yeah.
Taste twin sister. Head.
Just
Hector.
go ahead and
Hell.
roll me a d20. We'll do that
Okay.
Cole will just start playing as Dustin.
first.
Motherfucker.
Or we bring back Natalie and force Cole to play as the traitor.
Okay.
Just because I didn't like her.
Okay. As you guys are all in this Tay, this feeling just reminds you of something that you once was. This thing that was out for blood and lust that you wanted to kill everything in your way. You start getting scared because of that feeling. And you are like you're just shaking. Like almost feel like you're constantly cold. Um you have a negative
Only
2.
I had a comfortable blanket.
Yeah. At this current time, you have a -2 penalty to all attack rolls and disadvantage on all dex and wisdom checks and saves.
Let me see. Do we notice this, or can we, that they is lagging behind, I guess, in a way?
I mean, if you guys want to check on each other, you could, but just out noticing, no.
I mean, I'm just looking at Alec's passive perception. Does Alec notice with a 19 passive perception that they is like spooked?
I mean, sure, it is possible.
I mean, you know what I'll do then? I'll let the roll decide. There's a 17 insight on Alec, sort of make him notice that.
Um, you notice that Taze obviously was once fine. Seems to be more shivering than anything. Seems to be not enjoying the time as you guys just walked in here. So
Hmm.
sure, you can notice that something seems off.
I think as we're walking, keep walking, Alec is just gonna look back at Tay and is gonna be like, "You scared?"
Huh? Maybe?
Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, let me fix that for you. Don't know if this will work, but I can like Alec can try, I suppose. Alec is gonna cast Calm Emotions, which will end a. You can choose to fail the save, to cause a target to be charmed or frightened. It will end that state.
Okay. You're not being charmed or frightened.
Hmm. He tried. Anyway, let's keep on going.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Um, So, as you guys continue pushing forward, uh, just want to make sure on something. Yeah. So you guys are starting to push into the building. And you can, as you guys are pushing into it, you can almost start to hear like very muffled but faint, like chanting that's happening. Let me go ahead and
Da 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 na na na.
about,
We need to.
I would say
I need to
50 seems to be pretty good with how things look. Just saying.
Did Arissa share the scrying with us, where there was
Yeah.
chanting around Barnaby?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're close.
Like Alec is like focusing on locate creature. I think we're very close.
Yeah, there you see like other doors and stuff like that, but you guys are aware that, like, especially for Alec, he's just like he's in front of us, with you know. So, um, if you guys want to arrange yourself in some type of order to the door, as you guys are about to pretty much open it to go out and look.
This is the door right here, right?
No, go up one more. It is a door. You guys push through that, but the other one.
Uh,
Because however you guys are, I'm going to push you out 2 more spaces.
should we go invisible?
I
Should we,
seen you.
should we go
Hey, Alec,
invisible?
can I trade you places?
Yeah. Do we want to go invisible or what?
Do we? I could make
I mean,
us
we-
also more stealthy. On
I mean,
top
invisible.
of the
Yeah.
invisibility.
How many spell slots have you used?
I have plenty. I have plenty.
I mean, we can go super. We can go invisible. All those.
Yeah.
Can we?
Invisible plus stealth boost should be quite the combo.
I'll cast invisibility on. I'll cast invisibility on all those.
Before that, I cast pass without a trace, because if I cast that after invisibility, I lose it. So
Oh, okay. I'll wait for you to cast them.
yes.
So would I have a
Pass Without
regular?
Trace.
I would have a regular roll in stealth then. Just before
No
the
advantage.
disadvantage.
Oh, you have disadvantage. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, because
Yeah.
of that.
So
That's
you three go
Regular
ahead and
roll.
roll.
So it's advantage for those who, well, for Alec and Tay, it's just a normal roll. But for Podan and Orissa, it's
Oh,
advantage.
that was
plus
Orissa's
pass
roll.
without a trace.
Okay,
That was
that one.
Orissa's roll.
Okay.
Where's
I get a
Alec?
minus
So plus 10 to
2
that,
on that.
27.
Oh, so Alec rolls a 17, yeah, because that's the first roll. Also, so
Plus-
it's the same, exact same roll.
Plus
Yeah.
10
Yeah, 27
to
for both of them.
each. So
28.
nice.
Okay.
Or no, 26. 26. It's minus 2.
Yeah. No, that's just -2 on
Attack rolls.
attack rolls.
My computer's taking a second to load. I hit the
You
button.
just have disadvantage on dex and wisdom checks and saving throws.
Should I hit the button again?
You try it. Yeah, that
Try
worked.
it.
I don't want it to pop up like 20 times. So if you want to toggle the pass without a trace and advantage and try hitting it yourself,
You just
it
over
might
there,
just be my internet.
you just over there spamming it.
I tried restarting the web page. So
Refreshing the webpage.
Let's see, pass without traces on. Let's do some stealth. Oh yeah, advantage. It's already set to that.
sorry that I'm having some internet issues. Oof.
Oof.
18 total. Oof. That's the
I mean,
lowest I think I've ever
Push
rolled
that
for
to the
stealth
side.
with this character.
I mean, you
Okay.
only have a +1 bonus, so it's not that
I'm
spectacular.
feeling
That's fine.
Vincent levels of bad. Yeah, but it's only
Vincent
a
had a-
9.
Did Vincent have
I mean,
a
yeah.
negative?
Yes.
I mean, it's still a 19.
Actually,
you
I
had
think Vincent
disadva-
had. I think
Still
Vincent
19.
had 0 as his modifier for stealth, but had disadvantage.
Okay, so this is how you guys want to go out. So
Yes.
technically the only person who would still, I would rather push Podan and Arissa, but it's up to you. Technically, Arissa would be the only one left in the room
Move up, you bitch.
because when I move you guys up 2 more spaces, so
We're going in invisible, boys.
Who said that? I can't see who said that. No, I'm kidding.
Tay,
I just wanted to be
Podan.
kind on the front line.
Why are you on the front line? Okay. So why don't we see what's behind door number 1?
Door number 2.
There's an easier
It's a
way to do this.
catfish.
Go to settings.
Ah, we should have went with door number 1. Door number 1 was the one with the new car. It's a brand new. Oh.
Okay. As the door opens, you guys can start to see ahead of you, that you're surrounded, but you see they're all looking in your direction.
They can see us even invisible.
I mean, the door's just opened.
It just opened, so like they're all going to look in that direction, kind of
Probably a little
regardless.
confused, like, what?
Ooh, there
And
goes.
As you can see a little bit further ahead, and you can start to see this blue like energy as it's shifting around, causing almost like a little bit of a wind to happen inside this chamber. Um, Inside, you can see it looks like 3 white cloaks, like as they're holding their hands up, and you can see something of like a barrier as it's there, as they're sitting there concentrating on it and they're chanting. Along with it, you can see another white cloak
Oh,
that
no.
has its heads down, and it's just kind of like hands are slightly over a floating body in the center, kind of like pushing a lot of these green orbs from him going up, and then like about a little bit high, it disappears, like it's going somewhere. You can also see Victor, who's standing like right inside the bubble, like almost looking straight at you guys. So, what are you guys doing as this? Just as you're coming and seeing all of this.
Mm.
I mean, what? I mean, we're invisible, so people can't see what I'm doing. But okay, you can go. You guys can go first. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Shit. Okay. Oh, this is a problem. I guess I'm gonna. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna make my way towards Victor.
He's behind the bubble, right?
Is he behind the
You can
bubble?
do that. Yeah.
He's
I think because
you can see it's not like, imagine a dome, but it's almost a little bit of see through it.
Okay, I'll go for the one of the cloak guys that's like doing the chanting, like
That's
I'm gonna.
that would
Is he
be
also?
them, them, and them.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Mr. Red Dot.
Okay. As
I'll
you're
move over.
go ahead and shift. I'll put you right there. As you're starting to move, this one is starting to move a little bit closer. As you can see, like he's starting to smell something.
I'm just gonna whisper. Oh, I'm not
So-
gonna even. I'm not even
So
gonna whisper
this
because
is
you're
all
gonna.
floor over here, just out of
Yeah,
curiosity?
it's all floor. It looks like, imagine like it is floor. It's just on the kind of like the floor level. It's that bluish like energy that seems to be emanating from it. So imagine like a very low setting fog,
Mm.
Okay.
like a foot high fog. You put your foot in it, your foot disappears, but everything else can be seen.
Are we in an or?
Oh God, my
Well,
foot.
right now you guys are invisible. You guys are kind of like in a pre-turn.
Surprise round.
Yeah, a pre-turn thing. So
In the pre-turn, I will should do it like that.
I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys on here.
Should we do ours as well?
You can.
Would I have a God, I would have a regular roll for initiative then.
Regular roll, regular roll.
Because you normally have advantage, and now you're disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, regular.
I got a 5.
Wow. I think that's the lowest your initiative's been, like,
Ever.
including old
You got
campaigns.
a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Tell
we're
'em-
not rolling high
Okay.
this time. Good thing we got our early round, I guess.
There you go. I was checking out some
The
things for
right
Alec. Like
person
I'm
to
mostly
give.
thinking about what can Alec do, and I'm like sitting there looking at all Alec's fucking bullcrap. Okay, no,
Uh,
I'd like to
I
wait
guess.
for the.
Well, while we're still waiting for Arissa's and Alex roll too, so we'll do this. Tay, what are you doing since you went ahead and moved up first?
I'm gonna see if I can take down that barrier. He's chanting. I'm gonna attack the guy in the guy with the red orb on his head.
Okay.
I'll go. Do I gotta go reckless since he doesn't know I'm there?
you have advantage because of invisibility.
Okay.
Odin, what are you doing?
What I was thinking of
rage.
doing was gonna drop my invisibility, so I kind of wanted to wait till after Arissa and Alec, but I can go ahead and go.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do? Because I'm going to probably do this all simultaneously.
I was gonna cast Conjure Animals
Okay.
at 3rd level.
Okay.
Conjure 8 Constrictor Snakes.
Okay. What is Alec going to do?
Which will go
Let's see.
immediately after they're conjured, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Alec is gonna cast Guardian of Fate. Right. Right.
Oh, they have
Yeah.
their own turn, actually. I would have to roll their initiative.
Like right there.
Just do
this-
one. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Leroy. What does the Guardian of?
It spawns a little enemy there that like whenever something gets close to it, they have to roll a dex save, or they take 20 damage, and if they succeed, they take 10 damage, and it disappears when it does a total of 60 damage.
Okay. So it does 10 damage regardless.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
an
even
enemy.
if they fail.
Okay, cool.
And then Arissa's gonna cast
Fireball.
no, I'm thinking about something more fun than
Finger of
fireball.
death.
Can I sniff the magic if it's like do it like when I look at that when she looks at that barrier, does she sniff out the
Smells
magic?
ma-
Like what kind of magic is it? Are we looking at? Like is it like a barrier or just like is it a shield or is it not a shield? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Make a intelligence check.
Oh yeah, I was never supposed to have advanced, but the first one was 18.
You get that the 3 that's chanting that looks like they're doing something. It's not like a tiny hut, so it's not like somebody just cast something and then going about their business. It looks like this is probably something that's to pretty much probably keep who they don't want out, but you're not too entirely sure about why it's taking 3,
Okay.
but
Knowing that, I'm gonna dimension door together with Alec into the middle of the circle.
Ooh.
R.I.P. Tay and Podan.
Podan. Yeah, that was nice knowing you, Podan.
Yeah. You have your guy in a fate outside. Don't worry about it. He's
And
there
8
helping you out.
constrictor snakes.
okay.
Right, let me
So
No
let me
protect
let me
us.
let me draw the. I'm gonna draw a little shape for where the guardian of fate is. He's right there.
I
that's
think
fine.
I get
And
2 attacks.
How far
then
does it go?
within 10 feet.
Okay.
Like, and then we're gonna dimension door straight in there.
Okay. So as all of this happens, first off, Tay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Would I'm gonna get advantage on 1 attack. Do I get 2 attacks on this?
Are you attacking
You take it-
twice?
When
Yeah,
you
I'm
take the
gonna
attack action, you get 2 actions. You get 2 attacks.
I don't know. I was just wondering if I get advantage on both attacks.
Are you getting angry as well?
Yes. All right, let's do this.
Let's do
Minus
it.
2 on attack. 15.
Okay. Uh, fantastic. Podan, do you want to go ahead and bring out said creatures?
Could you give me, if you go to the compendium, it's in there, the constrictor snake.
13. God!
Drag that out and give me access to it.
Why on earth? So, 1 out there.
And then I'll drag out 8 of them and roll their initiative.
I'm just going to do all players. Easy. Safe. Okay, so you should be able to. I'm going to delete that one. As that's happening, you try to go and dimension door, and you get right there.
Does not dimension door doesn't get blocked by barriers. That's the whole thing in the dimension door. Like it ignores any form of barrier.
Okay.
Like it even goes to like 9 level spells. There's like this 9 level prismatic barrier. It goes straight through that as well.
How do you roll the initiative of a creature?
I got it. I got it. So they all go on 17.
17. They have a better initiative than
It
most
just
of
makes it
the whole
it
party.
makes it easier for them to just go at once.
But I have a wall of constrictor snakes around me now.
Okay.
I
So
should have gone for the shepherd.
you all do this like it's at the same time. Tay starts to run out, and as she kind of like slightly slides in front of this person, goes to throw her axe at this person, it just bounces off of this shield that's in front of you guys. Podan, you seen this opportunity as your invisibility breaks. Same thing with Tay. You conjure up your constrictor snakes as they all pop up in front of you, pretty much being your shield. Alec, right before Arissa grabs you, you kind of quickly throw out your Guardian of Faith. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, Guardian
Okay,
of Fate.
making sure. You throw it out there to establish healthfully a helpful perimeter. And then, as that same time, Arissa, you grab Alec and just focus on the point, and you dimension door it into the circle with this. Okay. So now we start combat. As you guys dimension door in, you can just see this white light stare as what used to be Victor just turns around and stares at you and rushes
Come on.
forward.
Hey. Okay, champ.
Let's see.
Okay, sorry.
These a 15 and 20.
Oh, need it. Reroll a 20.
Okay. 8 slashing with.
No, I said reroll it. Reroll a 20.
Reroll my 20? I don't want to reroll no stinking 20. 19.
Yeah. Ha, misses. Both of them miss.
Okay, you using your
Shield.
shield. Okay. As you quickly throw up your shield, just blocking, as you can see the snarl and rage from him. What do I want him to do?
Oh my god, this is gonna be hilarious. This is gonna be absolutely fucking hilarious.
Did I miss both my attacks on them?
Yeah, they just
It
bounced up
was
the
a
shield.
barrier. They were on the inside of the barrier. You just ran up and hit the barrier twice.
Hmm.
I wonder what. I love how Poland is surrounded by like an army of like little snakes. Like, save me, my minions.
Not even small. They're like boa constrictors.
Oh, save
Surrounded
me,
by boa
my
constrictors.
snacks.
They aren't giant boa constrictors, but they're boa constrictors.
No,
So.
yeah. They're like hiss.
Okay, fantastic.
Podium
You're
stood
like
here thinking,
Voldemort.
I should have been a shepherd instead of a mold person.
He
You're like Voldemort. Just like,
is going to cast. Let's do that. We'll do that. Safe. Okay. Yeah, so he's going to cast darkness. But you guys, I don't know if I can get you guys to see it or not.
Thank you.
Who's casting darkness?
This the left
There we
middle
go.
enemy.
He's casting
Surrounding
darkness.
12.
So that's it on his turn. And then for him,
He's also gonna cast darkness.
he's also going to do the same thing.
Then we have 2 balls.
Good.
And like we have a shaft and like a really tiny shaft and like a really big head.
Okay. So he needs to go ahead and take 10 points, right? Because he's within.
He needs to make a dex save.
Dex save.
DC 17. Because if he fails, he takes 20.
Ooh, 16.
He fails 20 damage. Straight up.
Nice. Fantastic. Going to rush forward.
Wait, he's not within 10 feet of me. I was going to take a reaction. Oh, he is.
He
I'd
is.
like to take a reaction to deal a little bit of damage to him. He has to roll me, I think, a con save. I've not done this before.
A 13.
Oh, is it just,
I don't know what
Oh,
it
this-
is. Give me just a
Is it-
second.
is
That
it just
part of
poor?
dark-
Is it just? It's just poor thing.
No. Symbiotic entity? Nope. Halo of spores.
Okay.
1d4
can't see it.
necrotic damage against my spell save DC, so 13 fails. At what level are we? 10th?
yes.
He takes 1d8 damage.
Oh boy.
It says
He walks
it's
into
rolling
your.
the dice. 4
It's
damage.
as cold as ice.
Okay. He is going to attack your snakes.
Good.
Not the snack.
12
here
and
to take some
14.
hit. I'm not sure the AC of a constrictor snake. I don't know if a 12 hits. 12 is the AC. So
You can
12
just click
hits.
on it. Should tell you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
12
okay.
hits.
Oh. 13 HP only. Oei, oei.
Okay. So 12, which takes 13 piercing and 5 necrotic.
Well, the 13 piercing kills that snake. It poofs.
So if the first one takes care, which he took care of this one, then
Okay.
he will turn his. I will do his attack again, just to be fair. On the next one, a 15.
That hits.
11 slashing and 5 necrotic.
The 11 slashing doesn't kill the snake, but the necrotic does.
Okay.
So this snake survives the slash, and then just the necrotic energy burns it.
All right,
To
that
death.
was his turn.
Or to please.
Your constrictor snakes go.
Constrictor snake turn.
Yep.
Snakes.
Okay. Well, I was planning for them to move to the Death Knights, 2 of them each,
Those ain't death knights, just so you know.
or whatever they are. So
Dude.
let me roll some constrictor snake attacks, I guess. 17, does that hit?
Which one are you hitting first?
I was just gonna go left to right.
Okay. Yes.
So 5 bludgeoning damage, plus he is grappled and has to use his action. Since that one managed to grapple that guy, this next one is gonna go against this guy.
Okay.
Does natural 20 hit?
Yeah.
No, misses. You said
That's
natural 20
14
protection.
damage total, and he is grappled.
Okay.
So this guy's grappled and this guy's grappled now. They have to use their action to ungrapple themselves.
Okay.
Now this next guy,
Mm-hmm.
another natural 20, and he is grappled and will have to use his attack. So since he's
Okay.
grappled, this snake will actually move over here.
I think this is so dumb.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
But wait, I have 2 more snakes on that guy. 12
Oh my
No.
god.
and a 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy is grappled as well with 8 points of damage. So only 2 guys aren't grappled. That is the end of my snake's turn. And they will have to use their actions to ungrapple themselves. That is
Okay.
the glory of the snakes.
Fantastic. Alec, what you got?
Alex is gonna cast banishment on the guy channeling over Barnaby.
Did not see that coming.
And as Arista sees him cast banishment, he's gonna make him roll a 10 on the save.
Okay.
And it's a DC 17 save.
Okay.
Plot twist. They have a +8.
Counterspell.
Arista can't spell back.
Counterspell.
Oh! Counterspell, that counterspell?
But is it another kind of spell coming out?
Yeah.
A second one?
I'll
Okay.
What
counterspell
level
that
were you
one.
counterspelling at?
So
A third.
here's the first
Okay.
one. They are actually going to. No, because I didn't think about it. They'll go third. No, I don't want to do that.
Could I have used the rest of my snake movement out of curiosity?
No, because they all targeted somebody.
But they used attacks. Could they not have moved after the attacks, or no?
Well, 4 of them are grappling.
But these 2 aren't. The one that
But
came
they will
from
take,
here
they
and
will
the
take
one that came
opportunity
from
attacks as
here.
well.
I mean, if
Can
Can
you
a
unless you want to
restrained
bleed
creature
snakes.
make an opportunity attack?
Yep.
yeah,
because
it
restrained
just
is
yeah,
grappling.
it grapple doesn't mean they can't make attack. It just means their speed is to
They're
0.
wait.
under the restrained condition, not
Is it
grappled.
restrained?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is restrained. Yeah, it is restrained.
They can't make attacks of opportunity.
They have disadvantage. No, they have disadvantage. They can't do.
Then I'll leave the snakes there. I thought restrained they couldn't. I'll
Okay.
leave those snakes there.
This ain't doing what I wanted to do.
This could all go very badly.
Sorry, I went outside to clean the dog. My
Okay, then it's
dog
go.
nap.
Then would go through. So he can't spell me. I can't spell him. Okay, all right. Good
I
to
should
know.
have gone for 16 snakes.
Okay, I don't know why it's not going.
You should have done it. Don't know why you didn't.
Should have done it. The more protection. I thought 8 would be enough. I thought 8 would be able to grapple all 6 of these guys, but listen, I got 4 of them. If only I had someone to protect me back here.
Well, the only person who can protect your state to begin with.
I'm about to get double teamed.
Which 2? Is it these 2?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Hey, can't you?
what
yeah.
does I guess Alec has to roll first, right?
I can't go until after them.
I don't know
My
why it's
turn.
Because
not.
what? No, if they're counterspelling at third, they have to roll against Alec. They have to roll intelligence check and beat the 14.
Or is it wisdom?
No intelligence. They're rolling
Is
intelligence
it?
against.
I thought it was their spell
Yeah.
modifier.
They
Yeah,
both
which is
go
probably
before.
which is probably intelligence.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So wait, so okay, let me do the math of this. So they one counterspell them, so the other one counterspells me. So that's 2 counterspells gone. That means the third one is counterspelling Alec for real then.
No, there's one that's counterspelling Alec.
Yeah, but I counterspell, but then I get counterspelled.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, because that means that okay, so it's the first one's still going through at that point. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
So it's 2
Yeah, yeah,
counterspells being used. So he needs to roll a 14, I think. Yeah, 14. It's a 4th level.
Did you? Oh yeah. Shoot.
Fuck my life, keeping track of 2 spell sheets at the same time. Hee hee hee.
Yeah, I wish this actually rolled for me instead of giving me the description. So
I just click on intelligence.
okay, so the one that's counterspelling you is 16.
Yeah, I mean he auto succeeds because I cast mine at third, so he auto succeeds on mine.
Okay, so the other one goes through then, the one that was getting Alec. Okay.
Because I wasn't upcasting my counterspell, I was just basic casting it.
All right. I wanted to make sure that nothing is getting messed up. I hate counterspell.
No. No. But so that
it's
the
so
first one has to
confusing
roll.
sometimes.
The first one has to roll a check on Alex's banishment.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, that passes. So it gets counterspelled.
All right. So that was that one and that one. Nope. No. Okay.
Just a bunch of
Mhm.
smoke getting burned. That's all I hear.
Anything else Alec is doing?
Let's see what's Alec doing otherwise.
I guess movement.
Bonus.
or
He has bonus, but like
bonus.
what bonus actions does this motherfucker?
You're
No,
not
he has
didn't have
only.
like a warlock who could dimension door everybody, who could have dimension door Tay in there, so that
Yeah.
everybody was inside the barrier.
God
Yeah,
damn it!
whatever
Why
happened to
switch
that guy?
characters? Why switch characters? God damn it! No, it doesn't look like he has anything bonus action that I can use now because I cast a leveled spell. No, that's all that Alec can do.
Okay.
Sweet.
Just to be fair, to clarify, who did who? It was that one and then that one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just because they were
third guy.
closer.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just
Their guy
wanted to
could
make
also
sure.
counterspell.
Don't worry
You know
about it.
who also had counterspell?
Yeah,
So-
also that motherfucker. Like useless.
He's doing his thing. This guy. He will
Do that whole like little.
round up right
Can
there.
you see Podan through the darkness?
You summoned your thing before they went
I know.
into the dark, so yes.
I thought about moving back out the door, but I assumed it was closed behind us.
I mean, it's a door. You guys opened it, but that's about it.
It's still open?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he goes right there. 20. Ooh, and a 10.
Oof.
20 I think hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
How much damage?
9 piercing with 3 necrotic.
That I just need to roll a 10.
Yep.
You got Warcaster, don't you?
Yep, it's advantage 18.
Okay. Still
So
need a
9 plus 3, 12.
I need another Constitution save.
Only one hit.
Yeah, for the
that's
ability.
for the ability, not
What
for
ability?
concentration.
Oh. Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah, for the snakes, stinky snakes.
The regular con wouldn't be at advantage, would it? Just the concentration.
This is like as against this effect of the claw, I think.
Yeah.
It was 12 points though, right?
9,
Yeah.
10, 11, 12. Yes.
I was just trying to double check before I typed anything out. So now the concentration, natural 20.
Well, sure. I'll let it go. You
Or
chose
it would've
you
been a 2
chose
total with
you
the one
chose to
pass.
do the concentration first, so then the second one
Oh.
would have been
Yeah.
the effect.
6.
So then the second one would be the 6.
Yes.
Because I don't have. Do I have advantage on all con saves with?
No,
Warcaster
that's
with
that's
only
to
against
keep
only
that's
against
to
Keepers.
trying to
Okay.
keep your spell up.
Then it's a 6 total.
Okay. So your vision is reduced by half.
That doesn't matter.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay. So my dark vision is now 15 feet instead of. Do Furbolgs have dark vision?
regardless if you
You're the one that
do
played
or
Urborgs
don't,
more than anybody else. I thought you would do.
regardless
I
if you do or don't, it's now to 15.
I don't think I did, because I think that's why I had Dancing Lights as Teller, so I don't think I have
You don't.
Dark Vision.
He's going to come up next to you as well,
Mm-hmm.
and then go.
Pack Tactics. Right?
No, they don't affect tactics.
They do.
They do.
True.
Really?
As
I
long as
remember
somebody's
this.
within 5 feet.
Listen, this happened to me last time. This is why concentration on Moonbeam was dropped. I remember. Some of us pay attention.
A
I
24
learned.
Remember the Wonder Twins?
and a
I miss
natural
those.
20, 27.
Yeah.
Natural. Do I have the ability that cancels natural 20s yet, or does that come later?
Then
I
you
don't.
cleric.
Cleric.
Also, as that second guy gets close to me, he's gonna have to roll me a con save.
Okay, sure.
Because of the
A 14.
He takes 7 damage.
Hey, he's
and also
So
'cause
he's
of the
about to hurt me more.
I'm
so
pretty
roll
sure
your
he's-
first attack
okay.
with
So-
your damage.
24.
24 damage.
No. Which is 7 piercing and 2 necrotic.
Oh, why are they doing so little right now? Not that I'm complaining.
They're rolling low. I
And I
can't
need
help
a
Wait for the
con
crit-
save for his
crit-
thing, and then a concentration check.
I think you're already under the effects of the effect.
Do
so-
I still need to roll a con save for it since I'm already
Uh,
under the effect? Would it get reduced down to a quarter of the normal? Not that it matters, since I already can't see in the dark.
Nah, we'll just
7.5,
keep it. We'll
please.
keep it that you're already affected by it.
Okay,
'Cause
so then just
I don't want to
roll the-
be. I don't want to be a dick and have it where it just keeps going all the way to 0.
his
'cause-
stacks. It technically would
It-
never go to 0. It would just approach
would never.
0, because it'd always be half of the value before. It's like an
So,
exponential function.
there's that.
So
one.
just
And then
Yeah,
for,
so it'd be
check.
7.5, and then it'd be 3.75,
okay.
Concentration check.
So on the next
and then
one,
1 point,
go ahead and do it the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then 1.82.
The next one
Look at that.
is 13 slashing
Yeah.
and 10 necrotic.
So 23 total. That goes to half of 11 or 12.
11.
Okay. So con save again. I almost hit intelligence. 15. Concentration's still up on those constrictor snakes.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic. You notice as well
Turn
that
towards Jay.
the one that you heard a little bit with your spores as it like reached and clawed you, the necrotic kind of sipping out of you, going into him, recovering.
Nice.
Arissa,
I've been waiting so long to do what I'm gonna do now. It's about damn fucking time.
go ahead and first off make a perception check.
Sure.
Oh no.
Shouldn't be too hard for you.
Hey, 17 for us. I still don't add like with
See
17 for
Codan
us.
currently dying.
The person that is standing over Barnaby happens to look a lot like Ava.
Oh. Arista looks at the person. I
And
remember
you can see the markings. You can see the markings kind of like white letters, in a weird way, like a
Oh.
tattoo, but all pure white as it glows a little bit across her body. And you can even see her eyes as they're just pure white, with her hands hovering over Barnaby.
I just like Arista's like, I remember you.
You
It's time to go. It's
Yeah.
time to go home.
you it's almost like you're trying. Go ahead and make a you
History
can make
check.
an insight or a history check, and
That's hard. Hard choice. 14. Oh, low roll. Eesh.
it's like it's almost like you're remembering conversations, but the person is just barely blurred out. Unlike the other ones that are almost like, if hardly there, this one it's almost like the face is slightly covered, but it's like almost just barely enough you can see, and it's just like this person out of everything else there's something that you feel connected to.
Hmm.
You had the chance
Well,
to put that
regardless,
Ellie character.
she is standing between me and the thing I care about, so I'm going to, because I don't want to get counterspelled, subtle cast banishment on her, and she's gonna roll a 10 on the save.
Okay.
So she, unless she has a +7 to wisdom save, she's gonna get banished.
Ironically enough, she does have a +7.
I
No.
just changed it to where she has an 8 to be a dick.
And
Okay. You go and you just quickly turn, and as you're kind of like some of the little green orbs that are starting to float, kind of like quickly attaches to her, just very some. And it's almost like she's still not paying attention to this, but
Like it does, I don't even have to put my hand. Like nothing happens. I just look at her and she disappears.
she's out.
they're just like, what happened? She just.
What?
And I just look at Barnaby. Wake up, you idiot!
You can see that like it's weird, as though it's like you see his body but he's not there, and it's just like everything, his eyes is like just whited out, even his inside of his mouth just whited out, and it's just floating there as pieces continue coming off of him. And you can see as it's now a little bit more focused on the center of his chest, in a sense, like more of his torso area. But it looks like the circle is slowly closing and closing. So,
Looks good, right?
anything else?
I don't know. Let's see. No. That's about it. Casting leveled spell is fun.
Uh,
Some people are about to burn their actions, I think.
because of the fact that
Num-
she disappeared, he is going to then turn. He's turning. Da-da-da-da. He's turning. Yeah, that works. The guy above you is just going to stop and then like turn around, breaking off of the wall. First off, Tay, you definitely notice as well. Part of the like something weird happens on the wall. Like it looks like a little part of it shattered. Um, but
That wasn't me, I swear.
uh, he is going to turn, lifting his hand up, and he is going to cast Wall of Force surrounding you and
Me?
Alec.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, son of a.
That's
Damn it.
fine.
And it's just
I'm fine with this.
trying to enclose you in.
Sure.
It wasn't Force Cage.
I mean, force kids would also be fine.
Oden.
I got PTSD when it comes to Force Cage.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yes.
I would like to wild shape into a sort of mythical creature I've heard of, if that's okay.
I swear, if you say anything about a T-Rex.
I was actually going to say a flying snake. It's a creature that's native to the airplane, you might say. And it has a
I'm getting
certain
tired of these
feature.
damn
It has a
snakes.
certain feature that I need to rely on in this moment, if that's okay with you.
I'm getting tired of these.
Do what
and
you
this
got to do.
goddamn plane.
I'd like to wild shape into a flying snake, and I'd like to use their feature, which is called flyby. And the snake doesn't provoke opportunity attacks whenever it flies out of an opponent's reach.
Okay.
Yeah, that works. That works.
So I'd like to fly upwards about uh 20 feet so that I'm not in reach of any of these other creatures. And
You
then
know.
fly once I'm 20 feet in the air, I still have 40 feet, and I'd like to fly directly overhead of Tay, and just be directly
I
over
was gonna,
Tay. I don't know if you
I was
want me
gonna
to share
say.
space, But
I was gonna say it'd be kind of funny if they did like the Victor thing and just punch you right out of the sky.
there's a bunch of constrictor snakes still in there. And I've just flown out with no issue.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Do I have an action after a wild shape? No, it uses
No.
my action.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just fly out,
Okay.
and I have blind sight of 10 feet. So,
Okay.
which is reduced to 5, I think, still. Or does wild shape get rid of that?
Be- I want to say keeps it because wild shape's not polymorph.
Okay. So
And
I guess I'll go over here. That way I'm not directly over Tay, but over here. Yeah, you just see a snake 20 feet in the air above you.
let's see. He is.
Oh, I guess I can eat snake tonight.
I burnt some actions and I got out.
He is going to hold. Okay.
Banished.
How long?
unhappy.
How long does that last?
A minute.
Wild shape or the
No,
banishment.
the banishment. It
A
lasts
minute,
for a
A
minute.
minute.
Ooh, nice.
And if you keep concentration, she will be banished back to her native plane, which is
Yep.
the material plane.
So she's or the Shadowfell, either or.
Oh, there you
this
go.
one is going
He
to.
needs to make an action to
Nope.
break his restraint,
Yeah,
or
they do.
make an attack against the snake. Either way.
Oh, that guy needs to roll a dex save against the Guardian of Fate.
Oh, yeah. Right here. He starts his turn in the frame.
19.
Okay,
It's a
10
dex
damage.
disadvantage because he's restrained.
Oh yeah, he's restrained.
Okay.
I think you
Disadvantage,
auto
sir.
fail. No, I
Well-
think you auto fail restrained. Let me see. Let me double check. I think you auto fail dex saves if you're
I think
restrained.
that's just if you're prone, right?
No.
No, that's if you're paralyzed.
Oh no, it's a disadvantage. Okay, it's another feat. It's stunned.
Okay,
Okay,
Stunned is the
it's
flame.
still 19 because he.
10
I rolled
damage.
it with something. Okay.
10 damage. So there's
Fantastic.
30 damage left in it.
He is
Well,
going to.
guys is restrained.
He's going to attack the snake. He ain't going to
Yeah.
try to fight. So the first one, 21.
He's at disadvantage because he's restrained, by the way. On
16.
his attack. 16 hits the snake.
Snake's dead.
Listen,
8
I gotta
piercing
try.
plus
8
3
piercing.
necrotic.
He's still
Oh, it lives.
alive, baby! Snake's still restraining him.
God.
And the slashing does it with his claws as he goes and wastes his other
Second
two
attack.
finish it off.
He still wasted his
Hey.
full action.
That's fine.
Hey.
I'm okay with
Still
that.
alive.
Listen, these snakes did what they were meant to do and kept me alive. Because I was like, I'm getting abandoned.
He is going to rush over there now.
Yep, I'm 20 feet in the air. I'm alive.
That's fine. Tay, as
Yay!
all of this is happening and you're just like trying to concentrate on this and this person that is like in front of you concentrating is like not even locking eyes with you. It's like you're not even there.
So is the top part open now, or how does it look?
It's just imagine
that
like
guy's still-
it's still there. It's just in a sense one person is no longer concentrating on it.
Okay.
And so that's where that little shattery broken thing came off of.
Okay, I guess the one that's rushing right towards me, I'm gonna attack him. I'll do I'll go reckless on this one.
Okie dokie.
Sure. Okay. 20 to hit.
That hits.
So 25, 30 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 25 to hit.
That hits.
21 points of damage there.
Nice.
So 51 total.
Anything else?
No, I'll just right there.
Okay. It is now his turn. And
You're dancing right in front of him.
Um, you see as he kind of starts to walk over and start to loom over, uh, the body, and he's not that he's concentrating on it or anything, but it's more like he's standing there watching, like he's waiting for something.
It's a thriller.
This guy.
He's that guy.
You're gonna love this. Um, he's gonna use his ability, and as long as he is in dim or darkness, he is going to teleport
Okay.
to another dim or darkness area.
Which is
Okay.
everywhere,
Is it everywhere?
basically. It's a dark, spooky room.
I have a question. How high does your strength have to be able to pick up a goblin?
Not that high. Not terribly high.
Would a strength 4 do it?
Probably not.
Of a tiny
Probably.
flying
No,
snake.
probably not. He's going to go there, but it's not that he's on the ground. He's teleporting on top of you, Clay.
I wasn't in darkness, was I?
But you're in
Excellent.
dim light,
Oh.
especially going up.
Okay.
And
Can you even see me? I'm tiny.
he can see.
Okay, make your attack, I guess.
A 26
That miss it. No, it hits.
with 9 piercing and 15 poison.
Okay, so I take 19 points as Podan, and then I fall 20 feet, which is 2d10 damage. 2d10. An unconscious Podan lands on the ground about 10 feet away from you,
He
I ain't got
also
no healing.
and all of the snakes disappear.
Oops.
So those guys are no longer restrained.
He also has to roll because he was on top of you.
I ain't got no healing. So
Also, I don't think I could have supported his weight to begin with, but
Okay.
just saying.
I'm going to take in the fact that he fell and he's not going to be able to make his other attack.
But yeah, Podan just fell to the ground unconscious behind you. That snake you said you were gonna eat for dinner, it's on the ground Actually, you don't see Podan because you're in complete darkness right now. You just heard a thump behind you.
well, try
He
to win.
is now going to go there.
Take me some death saves.
Give me some death
Attacking
saves
Tay.
Okay.
with advantage.
The first one being 12. Misses.
That misses.
The second one being 23.
That hits.
You take
Ow.
8 piercing reduced to 4. And 9 poison. Followed by an additional, another 4 points. Actually, no. Would it be 4 or 8 for sneak attack?
What?
A D4. Sneak attack is D4.
No. The damage.
Mm-mm.
He rolled an 8 for sneak attack. These are assassins.
That would get half with the piercing.
Okay. Just wanted to make
So
sure.
that'd be 8.
Yeah,
So
it
then-
counts
like
as
it's like
damage. Sorry.
Okay. So then, yeah, you take an
It's
additional
whatever your
4.
weapon's damage is. So if it was slashing, it'd be slashing or piercing.
I had to think about that. It's been about 2 years since I played a rogue.
It's only been since that short campaign we did since I was a rogue, but I remember sneak attack is just whatever damage your weapon does.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy, he has to do a dex save. Because of the guardian.
Please tell me he fails. There's already too many of them around me.
Okay, so he fails. He takes 20, right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Because of
Does
a
this guy get?
because of a natural 1, I'll add an additional 10 to that.
Oh, but so it soaks up all the damage that's left in it,
Okay.
like that. Like the guardian is gone, but it takes 30 damage.
Oh,
then.
he fucking took it. If it wasn't a natural 1, I wouldn't have cared. But
Yeah, sure. I'll
Yeah.
delete the guard. I'll delete the guardian there.
uh,
God, he got rocked like a hurricane.
he is going to go there. Alec, what you gonna
Whoa.
do?
Alec is gonna hold his action.
Holding. This guy is going to continue doing what he's doing. This guy.
Oh, actually, no. Alec is gonna cast. I just read the thing again. It's Channel Divinity. It doesn't specify you need to see enemies or you need to see the people you're trying to heal.
It's just any creature within 30 feet.
In 30 feet. I think you're within 30 feet of him, right? Or you're not?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
He is.
Alec,
like
Alec
there.
will. I was like, I was gonna do something, but then I realized no, I actually was planning this. He's gonna channel divinity, heal you for. What's your half your HP? That's half your HP, right? Just half your HP.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
Half.
32.
Because he can heal 50 with it, but so half your HP.
Okay.
Wow, that's the one way to
Well,
get
it's
somebody
50
back.
at one time, isn't it?
Huh?
It's just per your channel divinity, it's 50.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
spending. You don't want to spend all 50 with
I-
this
but
channel
I-
divinity. Because
but
your
can I
next
can I
channel
get?
divinity, you would get 50 again.
Yeah,
But
but can I? It can be no more than half your health.
Oh, okay, I see. So 32. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I can't use this. Like I
Sorry,
wanted to heal more,
forgot
but I
that
can't.
part of it.
No, it's fine.
Because I don't
But
think
at
I
least
ever
you-
actually got up to half anyone's health when I used it because I was spreading it around the party.
Yeah, no, but since you're the
Yeah.
only one, and I mean, no one can see you, so you know, I have to do something. Right?
Yeah.
oh, Dan,
listen,
as you're like
appreciated.
as you're laying there, just like kind of like spurt back up, like realizing that you just fell and like your face hurts. You
Yeah.
probably like you can't see, like you're just in this darkness, but you can feel like your nose is maybe broken or bleeding or both.
You hear from outside the darkness, you said like, "Kill these potato lovers."
uh, Arissa, what you got?
Arissa is gonna hold her action until Alec's turn.
Okay. Fantastic. He concentrating. Hold his action. He can't. You notice he can't like go back to what he's doing, so he's going to.
But she's just staring at him.
Yeah, they're like you're having a stare off, pretty much. It looks like he's just waiting to go. He's waiting to see what else you're going to try to do. You notice, like on this circle, like the outside is already. And what I mean by the outside, like the outside parts is already looks like it's dull, and it almost looks like it's draining, like to the center, in a way. So, Hodan, no death saves as you feeling a broken nose. What you got for me?
I would like to bonus action cast Dust Devil.
What is that?
Let me look at my spell slots. Level 3.
Arissa goes what?
And I would like to be targeting this guy right here when I first cast it. That's the one that killed me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Here, I'll create you a. There's your swirling vortex.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I would like it here. I can't currently move that one.
Okay. So on top.
But DC 16, and he'll take 9 damage. And then as my action, since that's a bonus action to do, yay, I would like to wild shape into a giant spider.
Can't you, what can you B shape into? What is the highest
Anything
CR?
CR1.
Oh, okay.
Wild shape is CR1. I am not a moon.
Strength saving throw. Okay. I was trying to find. I didn't hear you
Well,
say
sorry.
strength.
It's at the
Hey,
top.
he rolled a 17. I'm proud of him.
That just saves, so I think he takes half damage, or let me
4.
reread.
I gotta move that to do what I'm doing.
Yeah, half damage.
So
takes
what? Just
58
4?
damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
On a successful, the creature takes half as much. So yeah, half of 9. So 4.
Four.
And that's 4. Fantastic. All goes to something.
And that stays up for
Yeah.
it's basically spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So 2 hits.
Nice. Are you doing anything else after you?
That's my action and my bonus action. So no,
So you're just gonna stay there.
I'm a giant spider with a dust devil out.
Okay.
That sounds so
he's
wrong.
going to stay there.
Yep.
Still can't believe he banished my guy.
Listen, I'm just trying
Hey!
to stay alive and keep some action economy.
And I'm trying to get Barnaby out. My main goal is to
This
get
is
him free.
3 turn, I think. Okay. He is going to go after Tay. So with
I
it.
should have done 16 snakes. If I'd have done 16 snakes, this all would have been fine.
You still would have went
I
unconscious.
learned my lesson. Do 16 snakes every time from now on.
I believe
Never
14
less.
misses you, but 18.
18 is my armor class.
Shield. No,
You
it
take
doesn't work like that.
11 slashing reduced to 5, and then you take 6 necrotic.
Sneak attack too, or do they not have that?
No, that's
No.
just the wolfy one.
He does not have it. It's only the
He did.
other 2 people
Oh, okay.
who
okay,
are not
okay.
wolves.
79. Okay.
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 Tay, you are in darkness.
Cool. 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 I'm gonna see if I can take out the guy that just hit me. And I'm gonna. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do for my bonus action? I am going to. Because I don't think I need to see everybody to do this. I don't believe. Let me check. Let me check. Okay, so as a bonus action, you unleash a battle cry infused with divine energy. Up to 10 other creatures of your choice within 60 feet that can hear you.
Here.
Okay. Here.
Does sound
Within
travel
60
through a wall of force?
Can they hear me?
I mean, yeah, you can hear.
Okay. So as my bonus action, I'm gonna use Zealous Presence to unleash a battle cry. And I think I get that too if I'm
I
included.
think we
in
said yes last time.
Yep. Okay, so I don't have to reckless then. A regular roll. Okay. Yep. Alright. Regular roll. I mean I could reckless, but that would just that would work, so. Nope. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna attack him with my great axe. So
Fantastic.
-2. So that's 10. That's a miss.
Kind
Second
of just slamming
attack.
into the barrier. You can hear it bouncing off.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, that's pretty good. So 26, so 23, 27 points of damage.
Nice.
You know, no, I'll save it.
Man, if only you were able to hit the first one.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's fine.
We're still alive out here.
Barely.
He's gonna move back right there. He who is now being thrusted about by a dust devil. He first has to probably make another strength save.
At the end of his turn, if he doesn't move out of its space.
Okay. Well,
Would he like to move out of the Dust Devil's space?
Would you
I
like
like
to
how you're
move out?
asking that. He'll.
He's like the That's like the paperclip. Like, would you like to move out of the space?
You know what? Yeah, he'll go right there.
I'd like to take an
Oh.
opportunity attack. I know it's at disadvantage unless I have blind sight, right?
He
Nope, you got a regular roll.
is going to.
Yeah, I have
use,
blind sight. So
Nope, you got a regular roll because oh, guess you got advantage.
darkness.
he's going to shadow step.
Battle
away.
cry.
Do I get an opportunity attack with that or no?
No, it's
No.
just like a teleport.
Dang it.
And he is going to sliding across the barrier, go pokey poke. Okay.
Regular roll.
A 14 and a 21.
The 21 hits.
Take 6 piercing, reduced to 3, and 15 poison.
And what's the sneak attack on that?
Yeah.
I don't like these teleporting guys.
6. That's already been reduced.
I gotta. Oh, I gotta.
Let's see. Next guy. Because the giant spider just kind. No, he wouldn't have been paying you any attention. But the yeah, he's going to turn to you, Podan.
Who is the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
He thought you were done for. 14.
I believe that is my exact AC as this creature.
Okay.
Hmm.
5 piercing plus 13 poison.
I'm still up with 8 hit points.
And then 22.
That also hits.
5 piercing
Okay.
and 12 poison.
Okay. So I take 9 points of damage.
And do you need to make con checks, or is the Dust Devil out?
Dust Devil is concentration, yes. So
You have advantage
I will
on that.
take, yes.
Double advantage because.
Oop, nope.
Oh my
First hit, it
god!
goes away.
Alright.
Three.
That's the end of his turn, though.
Yep.
So if I survive to my next turn, I know what I'm doing. I don't like these guys.
He is going to continue standing there. In fact, he's going to. Oh, he'll stand.
Did that guy get into the circle?
They can walk in and out.
Oh, cool.
Alec, what you got?
Oh, he was waiting to see if anyone needed healing, but since no one is doing anything, he's just looks at the wrist and is like, "Oh, what do we do now?" And Riz just like, I thought you were gonna do something, but anyway, Riz, at this point, we're just gonna release her spell, which is a sending spell to Lucian. And she's like, "So, we're in this little shitty castle over here with the weird dome around it. We could use some help beating up some people. If you're free."
Okay.
If you're not, it's totally fine.
It's urgent, I will add to it.
Roll me a d4.
Sure. I should roll set the d4. 1.
Okay. All right. So
Claire.
is Alec doing anything else?
No, Alec
Just-
is just staring at Ursa like, what do we do? Because he's. I guess the thing that he can do is.
Do it.
Is the
Do it.
elf.
Kill
No,
me,
no,
Clay. Do it.
I mean, he can't do much more than like he's gonna cast guidance on Ursa because that's what he can. He's like confused at this point. There's nothing he can physically do.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, it sounds really boring, but he can't do anything.
Hold them to. They don't going on. So they want to step in and pretty much both of them, because it's surprisingly both of their turns. They're both going to roll over there. Pass them too. Okay.
Oh, you're keeping track of the turn.
I need to
Um,
keep track of the turn.
I was wondering why you did that.
No,
um,
I need to keep track of the turns.
okay. That circle is getting awfully smaller. Um,
I'm stuck.
it make an intelligence check. If anybody, well, Alec or Arissa, because you two are in there and the other two are in darkness fighting for their lives.
Let me do. I'm gonna roll for Alec first. See how smart Alec is today. Alec is extremely fucking stupid. It's such a shame that you're not here and I'm rolling all these net ones. You have
Oh
two
my
now
gosh.
saved up. You have two saved up.
Oh, Alec is just going to get ducked when she comes.
Brain aneurysm. That's like a brain aneurysm right there. That's like.
15.
Okay.
Oh my god, that is wonderful.
Or is it just like slaps Alec in the face? Stop drooling.
Uh,
Idiot.
you take an assumption that this doesn't look like it's going to last long in terms of turns, possibly 4 more turns until this circle looks like it is fully drained out. So,
As in, like, what? Like, as in, it's bad or it's good?
Wait, these wizards are stupid. They have this wall of force around them that's basically protecting them so the banishment can stay up.
I don't know who cast it though. That's the thing.
I'm pretty
I
sure
know,
they know
guys.
it's one of the two of them.
It's the green guy who has it. It's the green guy
know,
who did it.
he, he's going to just stick as so far something is working, and he's not going to care.
Is it though? He's kind of sabotaging himself.
Is he? Barnaby
Yeah,
is
he is.
still
Never
getting
mind,
drained.
Forget what I'm saying. I don't want to help the enemy.
I'm just saying. I get it, but at the same time, Barnaby is also getting drained still.
Let me have a look.
So
And we're
I mean,
kind of
it
stuck.
depends on how.
and
let me have a-
plus there's
Wait.
this barrier that's supposed to be keeping people out, and 2 people just popped in and banished somebody extremely important out. I'm pretty sure you're going to keep them in there.
Yeah, I guess.
Let me have a look. Oh my god, I hate this fucking wording in this fucking game sometimes.
Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'm just like reading about a lot on Wall of Force now.
You can't dimension door through it because it goes through the ethereal plane or whatever.
You can. You can.
You can? Do you want
Because
to?
it doesn't target it doesn't target anything.
What's the one that you can't dimension door through? Is that
Force cage.
Force Cage? Okay.
Force Cage. You can, but you have to roll against it.
Oh, okay.
I am debating if I want to do this or not.
I had PTSD
Um,
with Force cage. I looked everything up about Force cage. I literally did. I had.
Cool.
I
Oh,
tell my
listen,
I tell my friends. I tell my friends
listen,
that all the
buddy.
time now.
Listen, modify memory, force cage, all of these things, they're just they just like to ruin our days, but you know.
What you got for me?
mm,
They do. I might have to go to like go to therapy.
I
and
know
they're
what
just
I
gonna
want
be
to
like,
do on my turn if you want to.
yeah,
Wait.
no, I know what I'm gonna. I'm just debating.
Debating.
This is like
Dimension door all
high
the way out of
intensity.
the building.
This is high intensity,
Concentration.
like chess in my head against what am I gonna do now?
Don't worry, we trust that you are a master debater. And demonetized.
I'm be surprised if we haven't ever been demonetized.
Yeah. If we were
Probably a lot of them.
monetized to begin with.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just.
Do what your heart feels.
Unless your heart
No, I'm
feels
just.
to do evil shit. That don't do what your heart feels.
You want me to
Even
keep
then,
going?
follow your
Because
heart.
Yeah, keep going. I'll just hold my action for now because I'm just like thinking too hard.
okay. Uh,
He just
okay,
keeps
he's doing
concentration.
something. He's
I would like, as an action, well, first I'd like to take a step forward. I don't invoke any opportunity because I'm just moving towards people.
okay.
And I'd
Mhm.
like to reach. I know Tay's there, right? I can hear Tay fighting.
Yeah, sure.
I'd like to be like, Tay, just hold your axe this direction for a second.
You're a giant spider. I don't understand you.
No, I turned
No,
back,
yeah. He
Yeah.
got turned back.
and I'd like
Oh,
to
did
reach
you?
out. If Tay's holding the axe out, I'd like to reach out and touch it. And I'd like
Sure.
to cast a little spell I'd like to call Daylight that will also dissolve any area of darkness created by a spell of 3rd level or lower.
Whoa!
Okay.
Oh, yes! Okay.
I'll I'll
And
say this.
everything is
Oh,
bright darkness now. There's no more dimness for the assassins to
uh,
teleport around, and
Ah!
that's
I'll
not even concentration. So if I die, it's still up.
I'll say this. The darkness stuff does go away. Good for you. But it's
Uh-oh.
not. It is not as bright as you thought it would be.
But is it still not dim light enough to block the teleportation? Because that's the main reason I was doing this.
I will do this. What does it say? 60.
It's
I'll put.
normally a 60-foot radius. So if you want to reduce that to 30 feet, I guess, the half.
It's going to be reduced, and it again. It's it's nothing that these people in front of you are fighting that is reducing it, but something
It's the
else.
shadow fill atmosphere itself.
Yes, technically,
Yeah. I know how Shadowfell works.
but so yeah, it is there.
Yeah, Tay, your axe is now a glowing beacon. I'm about to go unconscious again, but even if we both go unconscious, that axe is up and you have a 30-foot radius around you of light.
So, are you doing anything else? Hold on.
I got movement, but if I move right now, I'm getting attacks of opportunity, so
Okay.
then you can't do that invisible thing that Fulber can do.
can't do a bonus action right now.
Okay.
I don't have any bonus actions that aren't
Come
spell.
out.
Wait, no, I can. I can actually do a bonus action. I
There you
take
go.
that back. I would like to do a bonus action, and I would like to. Is it a bonus action?
Yeah.
It might be a full action.
What
I
are you
don't know.
trying to
No,
do?
it's a bonus.
Nope, it's a full action. I can't do
Oh,
it.
okay.
But I can
Alright.
bonus
Oh.
action look at one of these guys, I think, and use my 1d8 DC save as
Yeah.
well.
It's up to you. Who you going for?
I'll just target this guy who knocked me out of my spider form.
Okay.
And he needs to roll me a DC of my spell save, con save, or take 1d8.
He rolled a 10.
That fails. He takes 1d8. 6
Six.
damage.
Nice.
And then I just brace to go unconscious.
This one is going to continue with Tay.
He's in light now.
Um,
That cursed.
Regular rolls.
sorry, 1 second. Okay. And fantastic. 22.
Hits.
And then unfortunately, um, go ahead and make an attack roll for me, Tay.
Oh, he rolled a 1.
I hate it, but I have to punish myself too. So far, Alec is the only one that's been lucky this so far.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. So, okay, you unfortunately miss, but take
That
9
didn't
piercing reduced to 4, and you take no necrotic.
Because the light.
The light's being a bitch.
Yeah, I should have done that at the beginning.
I should have done it at the
But that would have
beginning.
kind of ruined the invisibility. Just a glowing beacon walks in while we're invisible. I could have done both technically.
Alright, Tay. Slightly, you're not being as blinded by your blade, but it is doing some effects.
Okay. I'm gonna attack My Chemical Romance guy that just hit me with that recklessly.
Alrighty.
This is 2022, not 2005.
Oh god.
19.
Yeah, that hits.
What does he think this is? Twilight? Looking like a wolf over here.
Yeah, no kidding. 22 points of damage.
Ooh, he is near the brink.
Ooh. You know what? No. Fury of the Small. Pump that in there.
How much you doing?
How much
So
is
So that'd be
Fury of the
31.
Yeah, he. It's like he's just barely hanging on, and you just poke him, and it's just like it starts to crumble and falls apart.
Well, is his corpse there, or
Yeah, it is.
I would like to take a reaction to immediately raise that corpse as a zombie on our side with 1 hit point.
Alrighty.
And then I'll swing the axe all the way around to go for the other guy that was attacking Hodan.
Let me change this to just 1, and to keep track, he is now green. Okay. Okay.
Swinging around, going for the guy over there. Oh, 25. So that's 18 points of damage to this guy right here. This guy right
Yeah.
here.
How much?
Don't
18.
want to go down that route.
Nice. Doing good.
Okay, we figured this out eventually with a little help from Alec.
Okay.
Yeah, it took a little bit. Well, we both got 10 intelligence, so
He
that's a lot.
is going to go all the way around, and it looks like he is looking at the guy, and then looking at your two, and looks like he's getting ready.
alright.
He's holding an attack.
Good. Good.
He sing. Na, 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 na. He's going to go for the zombie first. He don't like that.
Good.
25.
That it's a regular zombie.
Misses.
That hits its AC. I think it has an AC 11 or something like that.
Hey,
I'm working on pulling up their stat sheet right now, but I guess it doesn't matter.
it don't matter. So he's gone. Boop. And then Tay, 25.
That hits.
Listen,
Technically,
it absorbed 1 hit. That's fine with me.
I should have done it with advantage, but whatever. 8 piercing reduced to 4, and then 11 poison.
15, I believe.
And you can see like he's like
AC
trying to
of 8.
cover
Oh,
his eyes, and it's like he is not liking this thing either. The first one I'm going to do Podan, and then the second one he's going to throw at Tay.
You can name them both my way.
Uh,
That
17 on Podan,
that is my exact AC. Too bad I
I
can't.
wish I would have got hit with that one.
and
That would have
then
missed.
13 against Tay.
If only that was the other way
Misses.
around.
Right? That would have missed both of us.
Podan, take 10 points altogether, 5 piercing and 5 poison.
Hey, look at that.
So Joseph, I was
Honestly,
holding
I think
Dimension
I'm
Door on
less than
Orisa,
poisoned.
but I'm still gonna do it, but it's gonna be different. I'm gonna
double
still holding my action now.
Okay.
I was gonna get Dimension Door later, but it's like I'm holding it for now. I'm still holding it as I was doing before.
He, seeing his comrades go down, he is going to he's gonna sit right
Did Potent
there.
take no damage or?
No, I just hadn't done it yet because I thought it's a thing at a later level that I have resistance to poison.
Alec, what you got?
Was it 10 damage altogether? You said, right?
Yes,
Yes.
5 piercing and 5 poison.
Alec is going to. How much health are you guys having? Like you're at 15 out of,
30.
and you're there.
65.
So you're
You could
11
heal us
below your
both
health.
up to half, I think.
So you're 11 below, and you're how much are you below your half?
17 total below.
So it's 28. So that's way too little for me to actually burn
Okay.
the spell
Wait
on.
for us to actually go down.
Yeah,
I
I
would
think
be
I think
low
what Alec is gonna do,
14.
since he still can do this, because he only needs to you need to be able to hear him, right? Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
cast healing word on.
You have to
Bona?
see, I believe.
Yeah,
Hey,
and you
so-
have to hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm
Jay
gonna.
effectively has roughly half more hit points than she does because half the damage they deal is normally piercing. So
Yeah.
And healing. So there's
Yeah.
more. So that's a third level spell. So you get a plus. How much was it against per level, right?
It's
3.
4 plus per spell level, I think, or something like that.
So 12.
We gotta put that down.
No, it's 5 plus. It's 5 plus spell level.
5 plus. I thought it was 4 plus.
15. So 15.
So an extra 15 on top of that, or no?
No,
15
5 on top
total.
of that. So 15 total.
Or 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Uh,
for
The
Poden,
30
right?
total
Yeah.
is now my hit points. You've brought me back up to half.
Hey, look at that.
All right.
And then he's gonna. Yeah, that's what he can do. I mean, that's something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the rest is still holding her thing.
All right. He is still
I'm
trying
gonna
to hold on to this.
I'm gonna do something I'm not gonna like.
He was told there. He was told to there.
Do it.
That's empty. All right, Iris, it's your turn.
I'm gonna
Which
lose it.
Well,
I'm gonna
go
lose.
ahead.
Yeah, good. Yeah, no,
No.
you can go ahead first.
No. Go
It's-
for it. Go for it.
I mean, it's more like I lose my spell slot because of it, but it's fine. I'm gonna re-hold my spell.
Okay.
That's it. I just lost a spell slot essentially for holding it.
Okay. He is going to release and
As he releases, that's what I was waiting for. I'm gonna subtle spell Dimension Door out with Barnaby the moment I can touch him.
oops, I deleted
Ooh.
Alec.
Bye,
Alec
Alec.
Alec is just
Alec
been
is-
deleted.
Alec.
I'll just.
There we go.
Delete. Delete.
Okay, so you're doing Dimension Door.
Total spell.
moment-
So they can't actually see
Subtle
it.
spell so they can't counter spell. So they can't. I like sort of touch Barnaby with my foot the moment I can.
Okay. Can you do unconscious creatures?
Any creature.
Any creature.
Any creature. Any creature.
I know it says that
And
I
if
have to
they
be
can
willing.
try to resist it,
Yeah, but if you can't, I mean, I've never
That's
tried to
why-
do it.
can an unconscious creature resist it? But are they willing also at the same time? So I don't know.
Give me a sec. Let's
Because I think if they're not willing, they have to roll to resist.
No, it's only if they're willing. But I mean, would he be willing then? Is the question.
Or would he be
Yeah.
unwilling?
I mean, you sent a
It's a good-
sending spell and asked him to be willing to accept the scrying, so I don't know.
And then he's also like like an archfey. Wouldn't he be like some version of consciousness?
I guess you'll find out. See if you just
Next
appear over
time
him.
on Dragon.
Yeah,
Let's.
this would be a good spot to
It
just
says
mid
it says here it says here you can't.
combat.
But it's weird, like
Take an unconscious creature.
apparently
You
not
could
because
always
I need
just
to be
take
willing.
Alec. Just to mention
No,
Dora
because
away.
I want to get him.
No, but you might not be able to.
Okay, yeah.
Then I'm gonna
Only conscious creatures.
Then yeah, if I knew
You
that,
could
then I
cast
wouldn't have
your
done
own
it.
wall of force, maybe. Just to protect
No,
you.
what I would have done, I would have it's the same spell level. I would have swapped to turning into a giant ape.
I'll allow that if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, like, I
And
didn't know you could
Hannah.
do. I didn't know you could do an. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna switch it to. No, I'm actually gonna go through with the dimension door. Never mind. I'm gonna dimension door me and Alec away.
Okay. Roll a dex versus theirs and see who goes first.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll for 3 of their dexes.
Oh, sorry. I rolled a 9. You know what? Can I lucky reroll this just because?
That's up to you.
got the heat.
Good.
14. It's a little bit better. I mean,
A
all
little
little bits
better.
help.
They probably rolled like a 20.
The
5.
We're gonna do Victor bottom left, bottom right. Only one goes through, and that's the bottom right one.
Hmm.
So you'll only get one out, and that would be on you.
Hey, Morpheus.
So we will just do the
This is to protect against the daylight.
24 hit.
Yep.
Take 12 slashing, and he's in the daylight, so just 12 slashing.
Okay.
It's kind of like as you were going out into it, he manages to get his cloud to get you. Where are you and Allie going?
We're going. Yeah, like all the way to the door, essentially over there.
Okay. Fantastic. They pretty much all lunge forward and missing you entirely. Okay. What's the range on that? 2? Okay, he can still do that. No, he can't.
You're a human shield. You're a puppy shield.
Okay. As you dimension door it, and in his palm, like there was a little white light as it sprung out of his hand, and it kind of like arcs over the wolves, and it looks like it's heading in your direction, and almost like you guys are having to start to prepare, but you can see it just erupting inside in the bubble.
Ah, 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 ah.
Hodan, what you got?
So there were a few things I was thinking about doing. Gosh, I wish there's a few things I wish that could have gone differently because I kind of wanted to cast Maelstrom, but the issue with that is it would currently catch Barnaby inside of it, and I don't think that I would survive if I hit Barnaby for
Fair enough.
reasons other than the enemies. Um, but I was thinking of doing Maelstrom. I just wanted to put that out there. So instead, I think I will go with let me see the difference between these two things real quick. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just
One
gonna
of
go with a good old giant ape.
one of Lucian's gonna show up.
I'll turn into a giant ape because I'm not doing well for the hit points.
Mm.
So if you
Okay.
want to expand my token there.
Oops.
I was thinking of between doing Cloud Kill or Maelstrom. I couldn't really do Maelstrom because I didn't
Okay.
want to hit Barnaby, but Giant Ape's fine.
Okay.
That's my action to cast that. Do Giant Apes have bonus actions?
No.
I guess I'll just beat my chest
Okay.
as a Giant Ape.
Hold. He is still fortunately gone. Hey, what you got?
I'm gonna attack the. I'm gonna attack the one right here.
Okay.
Still got that -2. Huh. So I'll go reckless. First attack. 24. 28 points of damage.
Okay.
For the first attack. Second attack. 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
15 points of damage on that one.
Yeah. Just as you pretty much go and start swinging at him, you can see like just this black blood as it starts pulling out from him as he disappears.
Bye bye.
Falls.
Hey!
Uh,
2 down. Only
and on that,
7 more to go.
we're going to end it here tonight and start next time.
Woo.
No.
No, I'm okay with this. I just went giant ape. I got plenty of hit points right now. I was terrified.
I mean, how many
Uh,
rounds do I have left until he gets drained? Was it 3? I think it's 3 at this point.
My least
5.
favorite part about
now
being
it would
brute
be
is
3.
everything's an action.
Yeah.
Everything is an action. Why is everything an action?
Because it
Like
takes actions.
I'm planning out like my very specific spell combination right now.
So, we'll catch up next time. See what happens. Thank you, everybody,
Conjure-
for coming out and
conjure
joining
with
us. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. Catch you later. Bye.